Welcome back to Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Glorious Thursday here in the arena. Just vibes.
That whoop whoop shit, you gotta be woke. Trying to be woke, man. All the woke.
That's why it's unnecessary. An unnecessary start to this particular episode. As you can probably see, Gil is not in the arena. We do not know his location as of right now. If you see him in the Los Angeles area, tell him that we have a show going on.
And he's woke.
And he's woke.
Fat piece.
Yeah, fat. That's probably the best. That's a code name. All the woke.
And let's move onward and upward. Thank you, Rashad, for not feeding into the show.
Nah, for real.
I'm sorry, dog. I'm sorry, dog. That
video is probably the best of 2026 so far. The painted face.
Because he talked about himself, and it's like you came back with himself. Like he just checking off.
Let's keep this thing moving onward and upward. This is Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog. Whoop, whoop. I'm merely your host, Josiah Johnson. As you can see, we do not have NBA legend, Arc Raiders most wanted Gilbert Arenas here with us just yet. Gil is on the way.
This is seat, right?
Swaggy, this is your seat right now. This is Swaggy's arena.
Yeah.
You know the protocol. When Gil's not here, you take over.
Man, go ahead. NBA legend.
The line of succession.
Arc Raiders. Go ahead.
Swaggy also plays Arc Raiders now. Yeah. NBA champion of the world, Swaggy P. Nick Young back here with us. Nick Young's initials backwards, YN, just in case you did not remember.
Feel me?
On this side of the couch. Y'all switched. I like it. We got the man known as Cemetery Larry, NCAA champion of the world, Rashad McCants. Dr. Rashad McCants, PhD.
That was easy.
2 hands now, okay.
2 guns,
Had to.
2 clips, 2 phones, 2 hoes, 2 whatever. 2 of everything.
Next to Rashad, representing Tough Crowd, card-carrying country club member. If you don't believe him, just look at the clubs he has brought with him into the studio today. Mr. B, Brandon Jennings, back here with us.
Those look new though.
Huh?
Those look new though.
Yeah, I upgraded from the PXGs, man. I went to Callaway.
Oh, still got the tag on it? Okay.
No, it's from the Bridges. I played the Bridges. Like, it's where I play. Places I've been.
Not bad.
Okay.
You know.
All right. The Masters going on right now.
Yeah, it is.
No Tiger Woods. Dealing with some other shit.
Yeah,
Tiger Woods.
I like him. We got a lot to discuss. Here's what's cracking in Gil's Arena today. Cade Cunningham made a surprising early comeback to the top-seeded Pistons from a collapsed lung. How has Cade changed the culture in Detroit? NBA set to vote on anti-tanking draft lottery reform next month. But realistically, can anything be done to stop teams from tanking? And there have been some legendary bucket getters in NBA history, but who are the greatest pure scorers of all time? We will get into it. There will be no yelling, no arguing. Just good, healthy debate. As always, this episode is presented by Underdog. Underdog available in most states, including Texas, California, and Florida. New customers get $50 in bonus entries when they play just $5. To get started, just use code GIL when you sign up, and it'll load instantly. Underdog, make picks, win money with code GIL. And if you can't watch this show live with us on YouTube, we got audio versions available on Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcast from. So let's start this. In Detroit, despite reports he would likely miss the rest of the regular season with a collapsed lung, Cade Cunningham made his return to the court Wednesday night for the Pistons in their game against the still Giannis-less Bucks. Cunningham had missed the previous 11 games after suffering the injury early against the Wizards on March 17th. So let's take a look at some highlights if we can, please. Cade played 26 minutes in the blowout win, finished with 13 points, 10 assists, and 5 rebounds, 6 for 11 from the field. It was his 38th double-double this season. All 5 Piston starters played less than 30 minutes in the game as Detroit built a 26-point lead after just 3 quarters. Still did not let Giannis play with his brother. They live here. Pistons also had Isaiah Stewart back in action for the first time since March 13th. Detroit improved to 4-1 in their last 5 games and got their 58th win of the season. So, unfortunately, even if Cade plays the last 2 games of the season, he would still fall one short of the 65-game minimum. Tragic, hate to see it. But Cade can still apply for an extraordinary circumstances challenge, similar to Luka, no telling if the arbitrator will agree in his favor or not. But after the game, Cade was asked about his thoughts on the 65-game rule and if he would revamp it.
It's a good question. I feel a lot of different ways about it. I think what they were trying to do with it is have superstars play and not sit out, just to rest, because fans pay a lot of money to come watch us play games. So I have a lot of respect for that. I know, the fans come to watch me play, and I want to make sure that I'm available and I give them a show whenever they come out. So in that way, I respect the rule. I think it's a good rule in that way. It's tough for me right now this year because I think I did a lot of work to, be in consideration for awards and All-NBA and all that stuff. So I'm in a tough spot, but, I think, it'll all play out how it's supposed to play out. And I'm just trying to, do my best to help my team win. I'm hearing all this stuff about exceptions and all this other stuff. I don't know how all that stuff works. I'll just keep, doing my job day by day, and whatever comes will come. Whatever's meant to be will be.
Whatever's meant to be will be. Cade, third team All-NBA last season. Like we said, will be 1 game short of the 65-game minimum unless they can work some magic behind the scenes. Pistons locked up the top spot in the East this weekend, had gone 8-3 without Cade in the lineup. So despite this, Cade decided to try and finish out the regular season with his squad. Swaggy, when you look at what Cade had to say after the game, coming back, everybody thought punctured lung. We weren't going to see him again until the playoffs. What are your thoughts on Cade Cunningham coming back after suffering a collapsed lung?
I just like his answer. I'm glad he's back on the team to give his team a chance to get back gelling with each other before the playoffs. But Cade, that was a woke answer for sure. He sounded very woke. He was doing this. He gave both sides of the situation, and I believe for a player like Cade, he should be eligible. In this case, you got elite MVP type level players that's gonna get erased from history with when you add up all the accolades, they ain't gonna be able to meet these criteria, even though they're trying to play and they're not, they're not doing the Kawhi and the Spurs thing. They're actually trying to get out there, and unfortunately, a collapsed lungs happen at the end of the season. So I think you should be able to use common sense in these situations.
Most definitely. Obviously, made third team All-NBA last season, likely to be potentially first team, if not second team this season. But let's move over to you, Dr. Rashad McCants, PhD. What are your thoughts on Cade Cunningham? Coming back with 3 games left in the season, Pistons really don't have anything to play for at this point except pride. Already had that top spot locked up. Cade said, F it, I'm going to come back anywhere.
Oh, man. It's love of the game. I think his answer reflects his studentry and his upbringing and the people around him, about how they show him the game, the respect for the game that he has as far as the fans. I think that's what it really comes down to, is the fans and how much the fans contribute to the actual rule. The rule's not set for role players. The rule's set for the star players, and the star players need to show up, be available, be able to attend these games that these fans, paying for. You can imagine going to a Laker game, 14,000 seats, 14,000 for the seat, and LeBron, Luka, and AR not playing, and you just watching a bunch of role players play. I mean, that's not good for the fans. So I think making it a rule that players like him can accept and see where it benefits the fans. There is 2 sides to it where it comes, Gil talk about it a lot, the owner side. There's the owner side of it and it's the fan side of it. So I think that's where the rule comes in, try to benefit both sides. But I think Cade has done a lot for Detroit, putting them back on the map. You could see the difference to how they play with him and how they play without him. So last night was able to see, how much they need him in the East and locking up that top spot and being able to compete for the conference finals and making it all the way. So I love everything about what Cade brings to the table. He actually won me over with that answer.
Were you not rocking with Cade like that prior?
Well, not all the way over the top. Like, I think that answer shows, like, everybody that's looking at these awards, he's like, look, man, if having it happen, man, I'm here to try to take my team over the top. Like, whatever I need to do for the team. So I don't think he's looking past the history. I think he feels like, you know, I got plenty of years to come and try to accomplish something that I could accomplish this year or last year or whatever, but he's not stuck on it. And I think I like that about him.
And we'll talk more about that in depth in a second, but even Mr. B, talking to you, when you look at this and how the long-term impact of this has, when we sit on couches like this years down the road, discuss who's the best, who's the greatest, and now we got to factor in, oh yeah, well, Wemby would have got a defensive player of the year if he didn't get hurt, or Cade would have made first team. For him, it feels like there's other guys who have won those awards or been first team All-NBA, done all those things, they have it on their resume. Now Cade is denied that opportunity because he's literally one game short. Just what do you think about that situation?
To me, I mean, well, the playoffs is coming up, so go get those awards. You know, there's still Eastern Conference Finals MVP, there's the Finals MVP, there's other awards that you can get that can prove to why you should have been that. Just because, because of the 65-game rule, that doesn't mean that you still wasn't that guy. So, you have a chance where your team is number one. Coming back from this lung injury was crazy. And then being able to have a double-double is insane. So, seeing that, Isaiah Stewart out there, I think it's bigger than these individual awards. Yes, it does mean a lot, but if you can go into the playoffs, get to the Eastern Conference Finals, win Eastern Conference Finals MVP, and take your team to the finals, it don't even matter.
You don't think, like, when you look back, you won't see that Detroit wasn't supposed to be first in the East. Like, you don't see that when we're going to talk about the couch and stuff back in the later on. You don't see Cade took 8th place or 9th place, wherever they were supposed to be, 6th to 8th. And he took that team to be number one and got no awards for it. Say they lose in the playoffs, all that's done for. No, you don't think about that.
But is he eligible for anything? So not like
I mean, I think scoring titles,
think
things like that, but that
all NBA, nothing.
It's like playing a video game, right? Like you get halfway there or you get almost there and then you lose to the boss, you got to start all the way over again. It's just, you got next year. And that's what his answer reflects. That. His answer is like, you know what? If I don't, you know what I'm saying? If it happen, don't, I got next year.
I respect that, but
I mean, you could get MVP that year and still.
I would like to see.
I mean, you can get MVP and still get sent home like Dirk.
Because you don't know what he just had a collapsed lung. You don't know what the future holds neither.
Yeah, and that's
the thing. So,
and even here,
Derrick Rose didn't think after he won his MVP, it was going to be over after that.
Yeah.
Look back and say you had something to do with the NBA at the end of the day.
You messing with NBA history.
Show your kids something.
I think as a result of that, and obviously some other guys not making All-NBA, not being eligible, you got guys like Jalen Duren, who had a great season, will now jump up and essentially not take Cade's spot, but move up as a result of Cade not being there. And we talk about the other side of it too. Now these dudes are going to say, where's my money at? I need my Supermax.
Well, what is the one thing that covers all the bases if you don't win none of these awards?
Winning the chip or advancing.
Winning the championship, right? So I think that's where his mind is. Like, let's try to win it all so none of that may even matters. We in the history books, especially if you even go to the conference finals. Like, taking it to the conference finals, looking at Detroit.
Boston, Detroit.
Just getting the morale back. It's like, all right, yeah. Detroit was 10th, 8th. Last 2 years, we were rebuilding. We were at the bottom. We get JB, we get a couple picks, we get Amen, we get Durden, he's developed. We got a couple guys that can play. We held number one down all season. I mean, that alone is a good thing, right? But then it's reminiscent to the Atlanta Hawks when they was number one that year with Jeff Teague and all of them, and then you got the Pistons that they was trying to hold it down in the East. Certain teams we see historically that we don't remember. We be like, we didn't remember they was number one. But for this particular scenario, I think Cade, he has enough talent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He came in with an expectation. He been doing it. So I think to take it all the way to the finals and try to win it would be dope.
It would, but what if none of them on that team make a first team, second team, or a third team? Like, who's to say the big man gonna make a All-NBA?
He could.
He could.
He
I mean, he's still
could.
number one. I mean,
He could, but do you think it's like?
I mean, he an all-star. He top 20 in
But
the league.
to be number one and nobody really makes. Let's just say that happened. Is that crazy?
But what does it say about your team, though? It's like you got one of them solid teams. It's like,
but what if y'all go win it? Win it all.
I don't think they could win it all this year. I think they could go to the finals or the Eastern.
I mean, going to the finals is. I mean, that means somebody got something. Somebody got an MVP or something. And that already
Eastern
solidified
Conference
where y'all
Finals
was at.
MVP.
Way Boston look. I don't know if that's gonna happen.
So before we keep discussing, we got some commotion in the chat. Some rumblings that Gil will not be eligible for the 65 show minimum here at Gil's Arena for all the games he's missed. Gil on a minutes restriction. Gil actually posted in the chat.
That's
He said, I'm load managing inside my car, drinking my Celsius. So Gil will be returning soon, just waiting to get approved by the Gil's Arena medical staff. Refused to participate in 3-on-3 scrimmages last week with the rest of the show, but he will be here in just a moment. I'm loading managing.
can't be ducking the smoke, man.
Other rumblings that Gil wanted to duck Rashad today. That's Gil, if you're watching, that's what the chat is saying. It's not me.
It's not me.
I'm merely
He
host.
said nothing.
But looking at this Pistons squad, Pistons have already secured their first 50-win season since 2008. They have 2 more games remaining on the schedule on the road against the Hornets and Pistons. If they could get 2 more wins, it would be their first 60-win season since 2006. So, Shah, we'll start with you. How has Cade Cunningham changed the culture of the Pistons in his 5 seasons in the league? And I preface that with, we look at where this team was a few seasons ago, what he was saying even back then, everybody hold tight, we're going to be all right. Just keep believing in us. And having the ability to actually accomplish that and change this to the top seed in the Eastern Conference, 44 wins last season, potentially 58 to 60 wins this season.
Well, historically, you look at where the Pistons were and then where they transitioned to, they've always had bright spots. I think from Drummond, BJ, Stuckey,
Rodney.
Monroe, like they always had players that could play. Jackson, Reggie Jackson, all the guys that's went through Detroit through the years. It's just been
BJ.
I said BJ. I said BJ. So it's like
Brandon
one of those things where they've always had good players come through.
Yeah.
But it was like what coaches is gonna match the actual culture that they're used to and bring them back to that championship prominence. And I think it started with the defensive side. Them getting Cade was the number 1 pick, was he not?
Yes.
Yeah.
2021.
So Cade being a number 1 pick and you being able to say, let's build around something, right? You look at Detroit when they was 04, there wasn't a building block piece there that you say we're gonna build around. Even though Ben Wallace was there probably the longest. You look at Tayshaun, you look at Rip, you look at Chauncey, you look at all those guys. Those guys came in. Lindsey Hunter was probably one of the guys that was there longer. Antonio McDyess, then you bring in Sheed. These are all now guys that they're building around a culture that is being resurfaced. This is something that they need to reestablish. I don't think he's changing anything. I think he's bringing that feeling back, right? And changing arenas, being able to get a whole new feel for the whole Detroit market. I think Cade can do that. And I think he has the personality, as we've seen, that he cares about winning. It's not about his individual accomplishments. He's trying to restore something. Like you said, he said in the press conference, be patient with us. We can do this. We can get it back. And I like that type of leadership, man. I think Jalen and Isaiah Stewart are 2 type of guys that'll protect him and help him get to that no matter what. You got an Amen Thompson out there that plays hard. Asar, my bad. Asar Thompson. He's a really great defensive player. So you got 3 defensive players. You can't say Cade don't play no defense. He actually plays defense. Then you got a couple shooters out there that you can depend on. It may not play as much defense, but JB Bickerstaff has got them rolling. And I think that he should get a lot more credit for that.
Let's shift over to you, Mr. B, former Detroit Piston, but look at what, in the previous seasons, what the Pistons represented, I think longest in-season losing streak in NBA history a couple of years ago. But Cade emerging, number 1 overall pick, signature shoot line, all NBA last season. Should have been all NBA this season, but Pistons top seed in the East. What has Cade done for the culture of the Detroit Pistons?
It's not just Cade, it's JP too. I think he should be Coach of the Year. I got a chance to talk to him earlier this year when I was in Milwaukee. Just his improvements since he's got the job, from the player development, they're top 5 in defense this year. But also Cade, and then Cade taking that next level of putting the responsibility on his back and his team on his back, and it's been shown with his play. But you know, you got to credit both guys though, because they're both it's a team and they're both working together. One, Cade trusts JB and JB trusts Cade. So I just look at it like, you know, it's a new era, and it's you know, it's a different environment. You know, they still have that bad boy type style, of course, because it's Detroit, but you know, this is something different.
When the last time Detroit made the playoffs before Cade got there? How long has it been?
When they got
Was it like Zach?
Has
it been like
last
Zach?
year.
No,
I know. I said before Cade, yeah.
2019.
2019.
They got swept by the Bucks in the first round.
Oh shit.
We're the
What
8th seed in
team?
the East.
I'm trying to think when.
Yeah, who's on that team?
All right.
Give me 1 second.
Trying to think the last time Pistons was like.
Andre Drummond, Reggie Jackson, Blake Griffin.
Blake.
Oh yeah.
That's when Blake was over there shooting jumpers.
Yeah, if I remember that.
It was all right.
It was all right.
Reggie was ball hogging that bitch out there.
Yeah. Luke Kennard, Langston Galloway.
Once Rodney
Langston
Stuckey
Galloway.
came, once they got Rodney Stuckey and traded, what's the point guard name?
Will?
They traded
Chauncey?
Chauncey.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when they started going down. Like they always had like some good point guards, but
Yeah, when they got Brandon Knight.
So we asked the chat, what's the Pistons' ceiling this year? We gave them the options: NBA Finals, Eastern Conference Finals, second round exit, first round exit. 47% of the chat thinks that the Pistons will make it to the Eastern Conference Finals.
I believe so too. I believe so too. Against
play
Boston,
Philly first round.
which is going to be great.
1-8 is gonna be what? Charlotte?
Philly.
It has Hornets, I think, are currently 9th.
Charlotte.
9th?
Yeah, so they
Gotta
could.
fight for it.
Because Cleveland ain't getting in.
Who 8?
Philly right
Forget
now.
about it.
Philly 8?
Yeah.
I thought Philly was 6.
Philly's 8, but
It's like
7,
one
8
game.
is
A
Cleveland, Toronto.
so Cleveland, Atlanta, Toronto, Orlando, Philly, and Hornets.
Orlando?
They
Philly?
came back.
Orlando 7th, but they're
all
all
like
right
a
there.
handful.
So these next 2 games are going to
Is it
determine a lot.
starting with Cleveland? All of them with Cleveland
So Cleveland, I believe,
out of it?
has the potential to jump to 3. If I'm
Shit.
if I'm not mistaken. So you got
Yeah,
the
they
Knicks at
tied.
3rd right there.
Oh.
Cavs have the potential to jump to 3. I think that's
Atlanta, Toronto,
yeah, so
Orlando.
the lowest they could finish is 4th, and then you got the Hawks, Raptors, Magic, Sixers.
I don't like none of them teams against Detroit. I think the Hawks can get them.
I don't like Philly against.
I Philly can get them. I think Charlotte could surprise them.
Charlotte, but
They can get Orlando though. I
They
think
could get Charlotte
Orlando.
though. I think they could just off of
outlast them.
they young still. You know, they ain't.
But that's what's scary about it. Like if they play well, they can jump out and win the game. But if
What?
they don't play well, it's like you're Charlotte.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck? But all the other teams, Atlanta's
You've
scary.
been very high on the Hornets.
No, for sure.
Hornets playing good
I
basketball.
like
These teams
They've
teams
been
have
losing
beat.
a lot of little small games. Like they went
Yeah.
to Boston and lost. That's a game they needed, but it's Boston. It's like they
You
not
got
gonna let
Jaylen
you
Brown
get
after that game saying he sees a lot of the young Celtics in this Hornet squad. So
35 on there. He wasn't gonna let them win that game. But they can, if they can get a couple games. I'm still like optimistic with Atlanta though. Atlanta look way different.
yeah,
Way different.
we got a good crew: Jalen Johnson, Nikhil Alexander Walker, a lot of.
McKill is playing out of his mind.
All them teams is young though. Atlanta.
I mean, they got McCullough over there. At least one guy that can show him something.
Sure, well, let's keep this thing moving. Playing start next week.
Man,
Playoff start next weekend.
Yes, sir.
that's fun. Boy.
It's that time of year, ladies and gentlemen.
Doing the scouting reports.
All right, well, let's keep this thing moving. Allen Iverson has been a big critic of load management. A Hall of Famer took aim at the trend yet again recently when he posted the following to his Instagram. He said, "This all hit different for me. Load management? They took me to hell for allegedly not practicing. Now they're crying about the players not playing games. I played with every injury you could think of to the point they had to hide my jersey to keep me from playing. True story. Now we talking about the game, not practice. Not practice. We talking about the game. Don't cry now. What the baby's gonna do? So we talked about this earlier in the week, lightly. Wanted to wait for you to get back on the couch to really dive into this thing. But when you see AI posting that, what's your reaction to Iverson's Instagram post?
Full circle. Everything come back full circle, especially the observation between us trying to figure out, is it the organization doing this or is it the players that don't want to play? You know, and we will never really truly know what it is, because sometimes there are players that be like, yo, I don't want to play tonight. You will never know if that player is the guy that's like, yo, I don't want to play tonight. But then there's the organization, like what's happening with Giannis. Hey, yo, chill out.
Yeah.
like,
do that.
and then you see like down in Utah, they got like 8 guys out for the season, and certain guys like really tanking, like, and you looking at it like, are these dudes did they just pack it up? Or is the organization saying, look, y'all chill, and you don't talk to the press about it.
Yeah.
And you don't.
And you can't. If you do, you know it's over.
Hey,
it's over.
We invested in this movement. You move
Right.
with us.
You
right?
with us.
And
It's
like
game.
AI said, you had to hide my jersey from me. You know what I'm saying? For me to not play and me talking about practice, y'all killed me for this. And that's, to me, is kind of like a shot at Stephen A. and those guys. Because the national media should now have an outrage and make a thing of it, like they made a thing of it
Sorry,
before.
yeah.
Like you killed him for this.
For his practice comment. We talking about practice.
And now we got guys don't even want to show up because it's Memphis and Milwaukee.
Dark apparently, Jordan would never miss practice.
Man, you got to play, man. Yeah. Let's play. And that's why Cade's comment meant something to the fans. It's like load management. Man, if I can play, let me play.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why he came back. Mm-hmm. If I'm healthy, I feel like I can play, let me play. And I think that's important. It's important. And AI is man, you talking about a hard hat. You talking about a guy go out there, die on his shield. Man, you can't compare a lot of the guys out there like that'll play with broken something and torn ligaments and hitting the ground every time.
Yeah, all them pads on.
Man, love that.
So AI, 914 career games, average 41 minutes per game.
God.
Out of 48?
27 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists in his
You know how many people
It's just sad to the fact that this is where the game has come. Too. Like, they don't even practice. Like, so it's so many things that is where it's like, we don't even practice now. And there's so many other things that we can miss out on. But now we got to miss out on a game. Like, since we don't practice, like, we're already getting the rest. I know for one thing, I feel like every player would just miss practice and these little activities and all this other stuff we got to do besides missing the game. So.
I just kept your seat warm for you.
Kept it warm?
I just kept your seat warm.
All right, you can keep it.
No, I don't want it. No, I don't want it.
Situation in Milwaukee.
You get attacked right there.
Oh, you get attacked right here. It is kind of nice over here. I like sitting closer to.
Ladies and gentlemen, entering his arena.
How y'all fellas doing, man?
NBA legend, Art Raiders most wanted, Gilbert Arena. Demon home. Demon home.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Y'all sounded bored in a motherfucker in that car, man. I had to drink a Celsius to try to watch y'all.
You drink Celsius?
Yeah, I drink Celsius.
A delicious beverage. Enjoy
You
the
look skinny and shit.
Yeah.
You doing your push-ups? No. I get ready for hard times.
So good. Glad that you pulled up the chat and you self said you were low managing. So we just talked about,
I've been load managing, man.
So we talked about Allen Iverson's comments against low management. Ian, can we pull that back up, please? If you don't mind. So hey, I said, this is all here different for me. Low management, they took me to hell for allegedly not practicing. Now they crying about the players not playing games. I played with every injury you could think of to the point they had to hide my jersey to keep me from playing. True story. Now we talking about the game, not practice. Not practice. We talking about the game. Don't cry now, what the baby's gonna do. When you hear AI saying that, what does that mean to you to see him be such an advocate against this new age trend of load managing?
Okay. He's correct on the sense of, you know, that era and the eras before had to actually go out and play, right? injured, half injured, the idea was I want my best product on the floor at all times, right? So playing through injuries, they had to hide the jersey so he wouldn't play. Now, those guys are smarter than the guys before. Because now I got to hide the jersey from you. That's what we're going to do now. So, Allen Iverson, the Cobes, all those guys, we lost their careers because of injuries, right? So now if you look at today's game, you have Curry playing at 37.
That's true.
You have James Harden. Look what they're doing at this age while everybody else body was falling apart.
Man.
Right? Done at 35. Shit, before us, done at 33, they was out of their primes. Right? So now these guys, how Allen Iverson looked at 27, 28, they're looking like that at 37 now. So it's like, yeah, we're going to take 10 games off, and we're going to make sure you're not playing banged up so we can extend your career, so I can have you longer. Now think about Allen Iverson in Philly, like Curry in Golden State. I have my product longer. Meaning I get to sell out seats longer, years, decades, right? More jerseys every year, like clockwork, with Steph and all these guys that's sitting in these cities, damn near 20 years, right? Instead of me having him for a great 11, right? So they're just extending the years. It's the same, let's say 1,500 games, but instead of having it in 10-year span, I'm gonna have it in, 17, 18. So I understand what Allen's saying, and that is the basketball player ain't changed. The goal is still a goal. I want to go out there. I want to compete. I want to win a scoring title. I want to win. Remember, we come in with individual thought process, and then the team atmosphere is what turns us into champions and stuff like that. But all NBA, defensive style, scoring titles, all of that is still what makes you the top 5, the top 10, right? It gives you those contracts. So I want to be on the court. I want to play, right? I want to be out there. But if you're going to say, hey, we're going to load manage you today, we're take the day off. Well, you got a little calf bruise. Okay, we're going to take 7, 8 days off, right? The people who own these teams, they're investing now in longevity. It's not, I need you to get out there because season ticket holders is complaining. That's not the thing. That was the thing with us, right? Where my injury is my injury, and they're like, no, come on, come back, let's go, let's see what you got. And I'm like, all right, I got you, boss, right? They're like,
But ain't that the thing that got AI traded to?
What?
The practice incident?
I'm gonna just be honest with you. It was a weird backlash against Iverson of practicing. Every superstar was like, who the fuck practices? Like, ooh, like practice for the star. Like, what plays in practice are we? Like, let's just be honest. Let's just think about the game itself. All right, we're gonna take the superstars of the NBA, right? When you in practice and you have Luka, right? Luka, Cade. What plays are y'all doing in practice if we see the game? We see the game. So you're gonna waste 2 hours of practice for him to do pick and rolls, right? Pick and rolls, look for people. No, what you're gonna do in practice is what? Do some regular ass plays you're never gonna call in the game. So practice, in reality, the way it's played now, 5 out, what are you practicing for? The superstars are going to take 20, 25 shots. That's not your practice. Your practice is getting a whole bunch of people involved that don't get the ball in the game. Right? So the star player didn't practice so there can be a real practice. Because if you put your star player in there, then all he's trying to do is get activated so he can tear whoever's guarding his ass up. And if he is in practice, he ain't doing what he does in the game. So it's not a real thing.
But why not though? If like why wouldn't you do that if you got players so how would your teammates get in the rhythm with you? Like if Luka's not practicing, right, all these passes and stuff, how would they know they're all coming and all this stuff?
Does like you
Training camp.
do you do? But that's what I'm saying. Like,
No, I know what I'm saying. Like, so do they just, okay, here, just sit in this corner because Luka's going to pass it right here and just shoot 300
think
shots?
you should
Like,
get what-
but that's what they've been starting to do with
That's
it.
what they do.
I know, but wouldn't
Get
it
what
be?
you
But
need.
wouldn't it be a better thing if Luka's passing me the ball so I can get used to it? Like it's,
It is, but when has it
It
happened?
shouldn't
Like,
matter who passes you the ball. If you just know
no,
how
but
to
I'm
catch.
saying the rhythm of how he plays though. You still need to. It's one thing to just go to the corner and be like, all right, like split to the corner and shoot 10 threes. But it's like if it's a game rhythm, like with Luka, it's like, okay, I know how it's coming. Like it's different.
Let's talk hoop for a second. We gotten away from what we essentially loved about practice, which was executing. We got plays, we're gonna execute the plays, which is why we practice. Usually, we got secondary offense, we're gonna run 4 outside, we're gonna run turn down with the double screen on the weak side. It depends on who on the weak side. Me and Nick, if let's just say you playing the 2, you playing 3, I play the 4, BJ playing the 1, he bring it down, he call a play. Me and you know that depending on what side of the
Yeah,
floor,
yeah.
depending on where I might get it or you might get it.
Yeah.
And same as him, if we doing the 2 hawk, if we do 2 hawk from up top, it's coming from him. We got to space out. We got to be where we at. But we executing these plays based on who the star of the team is. If Gil's the star of the team, he had 2 hawk. We know this play's for him. We running this play based on what the defense is going to do against this play. Not necessarily trying to figure out who's going to get a shot. It's like how we going to execute when the game come down. That's what y'all saying as far as not happening no more. That we don't do no executing because there is a 5-out offense where we know he's taking 25 shots on the pick and roll. There's no need for us to practice executing a play because there's really no play to execute.
There is a play.
It's motion now. I think it's you got to be smart out there now. Like pick and roll, you know, to get in this spot, move over here. And back then, calling on them plays, we was getting up to what 80 points.
Yeah, today they get up.
Now they going 100. So you pushing ahead.
Yeah.
They throwing that bitch ahead.
But the percentage.
Remember how you used to run in the corner and just stay there?
You talking about load management now.
Our
right?
cross?
Remember, the conversation is on the load management. You're moving the ball, you're running up and down more, right? A lot of the energy is being exerted on conditioning. Now, not weightlifting and being strong and being sturdy, because back then we actually had time. We're using the 24-shot clock. Now, D'Antoni comes in and say, we want you to shoot it 7 seconds or less, 8 seconds or less. Now, everybody's moving faster.
Yeah.
So now your body is actually going to be beat up more than it was before because you're spending more time running. So guys are more tired, right? But the AI shit was coming from him being knocked down to the ground.
Yeah.
D-Wade being knocked down to the ground. Shit, Gil was knocked to the ground. Like,
What is it, fall down 7, get up 8?
man,
So
but
wouldn't that hurt you more? If I'm running up and down, I'm not doing contact. I should be. It should be better.
I've been trying to hear the argument from today's game of it's harder, but how is it harder for you if you never played back in the day, right? Because if we was running from baseline to baseline because the ball went inside and we had to get through 2 big defenders, right? We're getting to the free throw line. We're picking up full court, pressing and all that stuff. How can you say today's game is much faster if you're just going from 3 to 3, right? You shoot 3 and 3. So majority of the time, y'all are not even getting all the way up and down. Y'all are not
So it's no
running
right.
all the way through the
Exactly.
game.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
No
you had to
contact.
sprint and get out the other side.
That
So
mean it's faster.
The pace is faster with
Yeah.
the pace. The physicality, though.
no. That is an illusion.
Nah, it can't be.
We averaged 105 to 110 points, right? With less threes. That means we're getting layups and free throws, meaning we're getting hit more.
and we're using the shot clock more.
All you got to do
So-
is just look at the shots.
And I'm
How many
looking at a
shots they get
score,
per game?
and I'm looking at a score, and this today is supposed to be 2 times faster. How can you have a 2 times faster game and you score? A team scores 98 points. A team has 90 and 96. Another team has 95, 102, 105, 87, 103. And you're shooting 50 threes, 48 threes a game.
Because you're taking more threes, but you're not making them at a high rate to overcome layups.
Just taking more shots.
Right, so if you're taking 50 threes, we took 14.
That means it's more though, because you
No.
Get back.
We're
Take-
no.
just-
We're talking
We're
about
taking
the output. You're just talking about the output.
the output. If we're both taking 90 shots, 80 of mine is layups, 50 is yours as threes, but you're missing your threes, and we're coming into the same output. You're not moving faster. It's actually lazier.
Yeah, you playing lazy basketball.
Like I can tell you
You're
right.
shooting,
And
And it's
you're
a lot,
shooting
there's a lot more
threes,
bad
like playing
shots.
3 on
And it's
3.
a lot
That
more
shit is
bad
tiring.
shots.
No.
It's a,
So,
way- it's
no,
a
3 on
lot
3
more
is
bad
tiring.
shots. though.
3 on 3 is tired.
Man,
When you get older and lazy and you're out of shape, when you're playing 24-hour fitness, what is 90% of your game?
Jumpers.
Threes. You're just shooting jumpers.
Settling
Because
for shots.
I will settle for the 3 because I don't want to spend more energy.
Yeah.
Right? So it's hard to really track on who's moving faster, but we can say the 60s moved better. See, that's what I said. History says today's game is not moving as fast as they think. Because 60s, no threes,
They were getting to it. Yeah.
they're averaging 120, 130.
Yeah. It makes way more sense when you put it like that, because not only is it lazy, but it's bad basketball.
It's not.
When you talk about
It
taking
is.
bad
It is bad
shots,
basketball.
think
Bad
about it.
basketball.
Think
It's a
about
lot-
it.
it's a lot of bad shots,
Just
though.
hear me out. Think about how bad the shots are when you come down, there is no play, 3 seconds on the shot clock, motherfucker just shoot that shit. Offensive rebound. What usually happens when you get an offensive rebound? Joe, you know, you play college basketball, get an offensive rebound. What happens? You get it out, you reset the offense.
that takes too long. They shooting that.
We got
Why
a new shot.
But why reset if I'm wide
Because
open?
we got a
big
new,
man passing to me.
because
I'm
we
wide
got a
open
new
for
shot
three.
clock.
And we want the
shooting
defense
that.
to work more.
We have time.
That's the pace.
Get the
I'm
rebound,
talking
find the
about.
guard.
So when you do that, what you're saying, you catch it, you're open, right?
I'm open,
And you
you
miss
hit
it
me.
again, right? Now we get the rebound.
That's cool.
We now have a fast break opportunity based on your long shot, long rebound. We push it ahead. Now guess what we get? We get a layup. You just took 2 threes, bad shots. We come down, get a good ethical layup based on just.
How is that a bad shot if you doing all that to get a guy an open shot? You
What,
doing
get an
all that
offensive
and I'm
rebound?
open and you pass it to me and say I missed the 3. You waste all the shot clock.
Yep.
And I'm open and I missed the 3
and
still.
you get the offensive rebound.
And y'all do it all again and the next person is open and he missed.
Guess what we're doing? We're
That's the
making
same
the,
thing.
we're
You
making
doing
the
all that
defense
in
work.
1 minute.
Nah.
I did that in
Nah.
13 seconds.
Nah, because we're executing a good shot. It's a difference between
how?
a good shot
But what's
How's
and a
yours
bad
good shot if he's open? If
Yeah,
he's
if
open,
I'm open, it's a good
if I
shot.
get off
You
the board
can't-
and
your
you open, if I get off the board and I pass to you and you
I'm
open,
wide open.
You're
I'm supposed
Jared
to pass
Vanderbilt.
to the
You're
top.
Jared Vanderbilt.
No, I mean, okay.
No, we don't have to. No, you're Nick Young.
I'm Nick
Okay,
Young.
so
Yeah,
if
Nick
you're
Young.
Nick Young,
So as
you're
Nick, I'm
Nick
supposed
Young.
to pass it to the top to the guard.
No. If you're Nick Young and we get the offensive rebound and I pass it to you, I want you to shoot that ball,
okay.
right? Because you're Nick. You shoot 38% from the 3. That's a good, solid shot for you. But it's still a quick, bad shot.
No.
It is.
Because you doing all that and say Brandon come off the pick and hit me with the same play.
Nah. This is
The
what's
same
different.
shot.
Brandon gets the ball back at the top of the key. You got the offensive rebound. We're going to Nick. We're going to run Nick's play now. Now we got a chance to get a clean shot for you, bro. Not a fast. We get your shot that we've been practicing
If
on.
I'm open. Though.
Yes.
That's what I don't get.
But
If
look,
you open, you open.
Man, if you open, shoot the
The
ball.
difference is we have 24 seconds to get you a good shot that you like. Yeah, you open, but look, if you miss it, it's a quick bad shot. The coach is looking like, man, look, man, y'all keep shooting the ball after offensive rebound. Let's set it back up. Let's make them work on defense.
I think the problem is you're thinking about yourself. So let me do this for you.
No, I'm thinking about the pace of the game.
No, I'm going to give you the pace.
Like
again.
the game of this pace is able to get everybody
Shots.
shots.
Now,
Yeah.
that-
Not just the star. You run the
okay,
play
now-
to get to the
now,
post.
Now that's what I want to talk to you about. Okay.
Yeah. I just looked. It was
No.
99 points
No.
to 90.
When I left, right? Oh no, I'm on a team. So it's me, JaVale, John Wall, Kirk Heinrich, Andre Blatch, you, Alonzo G. Right? We shot a game. We shot 17 threes. Right? 17.
I mean threes.
Right? Now they're saying you have to take 45 threes.
Now this becomes the problem. Who is going to take the extra 40 threes? We got to take 30 more threes now. So we have to take 30 more threes from this team. Who is taking them? Right? I took 9 this game. That means McGee. That means McGee.
I mean, I take 9.
Kurt.
No, so because you took 2 this game.
I didn't shoot that many
No,
threes
but I'm
that
saying you
first,
took 2.
yeah.
So that means Andre Bloch got to sit there and shoot more. Kirk Henry got to shoot more. John Wall got to shoot more. Right? Miguel's going to chuck up some. Right? Trevor Booker got to throw. So you see how many more people are going to be taking shots because we might not be able to give you your 10 threes. You might not be able to give me 10 threes. So that means John Wall's going to have to take 10 threes. Andre Bloch is going to have to take 10 threes. So now you see where the bad shooting comes from because shooters who can't shoot, because they get that outlet instead of looking for you, I'm going to shoot it.
It's the bad shots from the shooters who can't shoot that you're saying, go ahead and shoot it because you're open.
'Cause I'm open.
No.
You're open, shoot it. You know, we know you can't
your
shoot it.
personnel,
But they don't know the personnel because you know.
Cool, but that is
teams
their
that
person.
win,
But that is
win.
their personality.
That's the personnel.
Everybody is supposed to be able to shoot the 3.
But no,
that's the game.
Supposed to.
But that's what I'm
OKC.
saying. But if you're open,
Boston,
How many players on each team in the
But
NBA
think of
can
the
shoot
team.
over 37%?
and that's why they're always.
But would you say the teams have better shooters now than they did?
Yes.
I wouldn't.
That's why it's good teams and bad teams.
It's illusion.
No,
it's an illusion of guys that can shoot the ball and guys who are streaky.
No,
You
it's
can
not.
be a
I
streaky
think
scorer. and
they're
shoot
not
a lot.
better. They're just programmed. Like Biggs was programmed not to shoot that
Yes.
motherfucker.
Yes.
Back then?
Yes.
People was programmed
Yeah,
not
yes,
to shoot it,
yeah.
so that don't mean you're a better shooter. You just know if you shoot this dumb shit, you're going out the game.
Why were you programmed though? Because
there
you're
wasn't
big.
open-minded.
No, because you're big.
This era is open-minded.
No, they
This
you were
era-
programmed because that's how they taught the game.
Yeah.
Kevin
So
Love.
now they-
Big
now they
couldn't
teach
bring
the
up the
game
ball.
something
Now
different.
Joker brings up the ball.
Yeah, they teach the game something different.
Yeah.
Kevin Love, right? When Kevin Love came in the league, they was telling him not to shoot the 3.
I know.
Right? When they took KG out of there, and it became a big system where it wasn't throw it into the post. Kevin, we need you to shoot more threes
Ain't
now.
that limiting your game? Like you
Kevin
you
Love been
put
shooting
limits
threes
on
since high school.
players
No,
back in the
listen.
day.
No,
Like you
that-
telling a player you can't do
But
certain
if you
things.
can't do it, you can't do
You
it.
can't do
even
it, but
if
he
you
can.
could.
He can do
Like,
it.
even if you could, you knew you couldn't.
No, what I'm saying is, we're not talking about imagine. You can't change the shot. Imagine JaVale allowing to shoot the shots he wanted
But
to shoot.
he know he can't. That's like saying
but
fucking
we know,
Gilbert shooting
but I'm
threes.
saying, we know he can't, but the system now says go do
Just
it because
shoot
you're
it. Work,
open.
they
No,
saying
we-
work on it in the
we
summer.
need to get- we
work
need to-
on
I
it
don't
in the
see
summer.
Gilbert and none
No,
of
I'm
them
saying
niggas
we
shoot
need
it.
to get because
But a player like Andre Bloch that could play all around,
Yeah.
he could shoot that. But
He was
they
shooting.
told him no shoot.
He was shooting it anyway.
He can't bring it up. He could dribble, do everything.
Off the
but
back.
him
Hey, if
bring
he
it
got the
up.
rebound, he was
but
dribbling
that's
it
what I'm
up.
talking
But
about.
if he got the rebound, he dribbled it
instead of
up.
passing,
No, he got the pass.
instead of passing it to my three-point shooter now, the Andre Bloch gets the rebound and he's at the 3. He's going to shoot it more because he don't have to give it to you now. So now JaVale, I don't have to give it to you now. I'm going to shoot it. So now instead of giving it to my shooter, my worst shooters are going to shoot more shots.
But that's why Bam have 83. Bam wouldn't be able to shoot threes back in the day. These guys would be limited. No, that's Andre Bloch right there.
Facts.
He wouldn't be limited. He'd have to have his
Facts.
post back to the wall, face up shit all day. He wouldn't be able to do all this shit.
Bam would be similar to like a Rasheed Wallace. He can stretch the floor.
Oh.
He's a
But
stretch
you're naming-
big.
but you're
He's
naming
not a
one
limited
guy.
big.
Remember, I have to get 40 more threes up or 30 more threes into this game. So that means it's just not Andre Bloch, it's everybody.
But that's
so
what
that
I'm
means
saying.
now they're coming off anybody who feels they're open. Is going to take. So
No.
Jared Jeffries on our team is
For
taking
sure.
shots.
And I'm sure he'll be working on
Yes.
it. But he'll be working on it.
But now think about it.
It was
You've been
designed
shooting
for
a 3 your whole life.
okay.
You've been shooting 3 your whole life. You are a three-point shooter, right? And then they're like, hey, we need to get 30 more threes up. Gil, start working on your 3. Bet.
Okay, start working.
So now
possessions, get the ball.
Yeah,
Now,
get
let's get the
better. Like
possessions.
you're getting better.
Now, instead of me passing you and swinging, swing to my
Swing,
shooter.
swing to the shooter,
Now
yeah.
I'm going to shoot the ball, and I'm just learning how to shoot the 3, but because we got to take 30 more, I get to throw it up there.
I mean, listen, we saw it happen with Boston. They won.
Yeah.
They won, right?
But they got
shooting threes, right?
They got
was
shooters.
Derek White a three-point shooter?
Yes.
Like that?
Yes.
Okay.
But the thing is, they're not limited. It's not
it's not.
limited
So
to just.
So if you look at
this
the
type of
three-point
player can
shooters
do
who's
everything,
shooting,
and
it's not the
everybody
best
else
three-point.
sit around.
Well, it's not about limiting the player. No, it's about changing the game of basketball.
This is changing the game.
Yeah, so what you've done is you've taken execution out based on a player that cannot shoot the ball.
He said
You're
that-
saying he can.
No.
Now you're saying go work on shooting, right?
No,
but we
he
know
said
our
work on your
team
game.
dynamic is this is the shooter, this is the slasher, this is the
Thank you.
rebounder.
How you gonna tell somebody what they are?
It's called a role.
This is
called a
their
role.
role now.
No.
You put somebody in a role and they just can't do
Okay,
nothing but
Jared
fuck this-
Vanderbilt, what's your role? You telling me he's the shooter now? He just took him out of the fucking game for missing 3 free throws. You think that he's the shooter that JJ's like, shoot that shit every time you're open?
No.
Do you want him shooting?
He has a role.
Do you want him
He
shooting?
has
Right
a
now I
role.
do. Right
He
now I
can't
do.
shoot it.
Now,
Right,
get
right
better.
now,
He can't
right now
shoot
we
it.
do.
He
I mean,
shoots
we don't
it
have
back.
nothing
He
else.
don't
Okay,
shoot,
and that's-
period.
and that's- So
but
now,
this is where the game, everybody's shooting threes, so you might as well just
imagine-
work on your
now,
three.
Now think about what you said.
Like,
now,
shit.
Think about what you said, and you can see why the points are not 150, 140. Because if Vanderbilt shoots 15% from the three, and you say, I don't have no shooters, you shoot, that's the worst one you want shooting, but he gets to take 10 of them.
He's not taking.
What's the, he ain't gonna make 30 points. You know he ain't gonna make them all. He might make 1 or 2.
Shooting 31% from the field right now.
So now you want him shooting
That's
You don't
still
play
better
that
than a lot of people back in our area.
But they didn't shoot it.
Shooting 31.
But I'm saying, but
They knew better to execute. We had
They
plays
knew
for
better.
non-shooters.
Play mentality.
No, we had.
You can't get better,
Bro,
But that's-
hey, we had plays
No, they just
for
had roles. They
non-shooters.
had roles back then.
No, we had plays for
Right.
non-shooters.
But if you wasn't a shooter, and you at the 3-point line, take a dribble in and
Yes,
shoot that.
yes.
Don't just chuck a 3 if you know you're gonna miss that, right? Like I'm looking at Golden State team, right? Curry taking 10 shots, right? Of course, 10 threes. Clay taking 8 threes. Kevin Durant taking 5. Now, this is the problem with the rest of the league. Curry's taking 10. We know why. Clay, we know why. Now, do you think your team is going to be successful if your best player is taking 10 threes and your second best player is taking 8?
And they not Clay.
And they not Clay and Curry. And that's what happened to the league. You're trying to mimic the best 3 shooters
exactly what happened.
No,
in damn near NBA
what we
history.
did.
And you're taking 25 threes.
Brooke
Huh?
Lopez. Brooke Lopez is a perfect example. Brooke Lopez.
Draymond Green.
He had to
took
learn
4
how to shoot the
like
three.
Draymond Green took
But
4
what did
threes
he
a
do?
game.
Brooke
It
Lopez
expanded his game and he became an NBA champion. That's what it did. No, it did fuck up
His
the game. He
went
became
from
an
20
NBA
points a
champion.
game. He was averaging.
He's a Hall of
20.
Famer.
He
He
was
got
averaging
older.
20
He
in
got
Brooklyn
older. He got
because they was
older.
throwing the ball to him in the
developed the
post.
three.
He was a
Then he
post
developed the
player.
three
Now,
as he got older.
now we can literally not worry about Brooke Lopez.
No, you have to.
No, we don't.
Yes, he do,
He's
'cause he's
going
a
to
stretch
shoot
three.
threes, and he's not going to
It
be able to
happens.
get offensive
He
rebounds.
became an
They're
NBA
taking him
better.
away from the basket. He's not a shot blocker. He's
older.
just a shooter.
He's been now okay.
He's just a shooter.
Came out with
He's
he's
not
older.
even in his scouting
the fact
report.
That
He
you
shoots
can
threes.
expand your game shows you.
It's
that
not
you're
an
better.
expansion if you're
That's
giving up
it.
the other shit that made you the real
But that's the
player.
thing. No,
He didn't start
he
shooting
wanted-
threes till he was 28.
28. So the rest of his game was
So
that.
you could get better.
Okay,
So what was his game before? What was his numbers before?
Hold on one second.
His numbers
When did
was
he become an
19
NBA
a
champion?
game. He was actually
the NBA don't have
rebounding.
nothing to do with him.
What you mean? Expanded
He
his
didn't, he
game.
didn't start shooting threes to the 2016-2017 season.
Which is that's
He went from 0.2 in 2015-16 attempts per game to 5.2.
Yeah, because
What was his points per game
and
average?
that's
though?
fine.
He was
because the
averaging
game is
21.
He was averaging 20 a game.
the game is changing, but think about
But he
in
averaged
real
21
time.
the year before, taking 0.2 threes per game, averaged 20.6.
Was it Brooklyn still?
He averaged what?
Brooklyn.
Averaged
he went to-
20.6, taking 0.2 threes per game. The next season, he took 5 threes a game, averaged 20.5.
So nothing changed.
I'm
So
done.
it didn't go up.
It didn't go up.
And then
Think about
Shooting
So it didn't go
35%
up.
from 3.
it helped his game and they
Yeah.
became NBA champions.
The Brooklyn Nets didn't become the NBA champion.
The Milwaukee Bucks did.
But he
What are you talking about?
wasn't
He's
averaging.
shooting threes. It don't matter.
He wasn't
It don't matter.
averaging. It don't matter.
He did his role. He played his role.
So if we're talking about role players, if we're talking about play your role and is your role player, then what we just say?
Expand your game. Expand your game. Get better. Stop being one-dimensional.
No, it's not. The thing is not you get better. Yeah, of course you work on
Just
your.
say he worked on his game. He got better.
No, you do it personally, but don't do it on company time in the game,
On
right? So
company time,
so let's say Ben Simmons, right? You're the coach.
mad at Ben
You're the
Simmons.
coach. How many threes would you allow Ben Simmons to take?
so-
I'm going to ask you, how many threes would you allow Ben Simmons to take?
And because
Before-
of that, Ben didn't shoot no threes.
How
because
many?
y'all say he
No,
can't.
I'm not going to ask.
So why we going
how
on Ben?
many?
We was on Brook. I mean,
How many threes would you allow Ben Simmons to take?
How many
Right now?
shots would you allow
Period.
Ben Simmons?
he doesn't shoot threes.
He
So
doesn't
what?
shoot.
So
He doesn't shoot.
now, what if he took 10 3 a game? Does that
Is
help?
he- is he
does
working
that
on it?
help the team, or does that hurt the team?
If he
It
works
hurts
on
if
it.
he's not working on it. If he's
If
working
he's
on it.
working on, even if he's working on it,
If
he's working on it,
go
help.
ahead.
He
What
worked-
the-
no,
the
no.
hell?
Work on it.
and he's still missing that shit out there in the
He's
game.
working on it.
I seen
So-
the
And he's
fucking.
still missing it.
We seen him working on his threes.
And he's still
don't
missing
shoot.
it.
Okay, he don't shoot in the game.
He didn't shoot a three for
In a-
22 some games.
Why didn't he
He
shoot?
got traded because he don't shoot.
Nick, why didn't he shoot it?
Why he get traded?
Why didn't
Because he don't.
Because he
shoot.
don't
Why
work on
didn't
it.
he
Because he
shoot?
don't work on it.
He don't work
Okay.
on it.
Have anybody watched Ben Simmons in the summer?
Yes.
Can he shoot the ball?
Very well.
Yes.
Very well.
Yes, he shoots. She actually
Very
shoots
That
well.
was the man,
He
the
shot
internet
that
fucked
much.
him
He
up.
shot very well.
Thank you. That's
Got
why he
into the
traded.
game.
And didn't shoot.
This is not my game out here
so,
in the game.
So he missing his shots. Now, how dumb do you have to be if you've already went 0-5 from the three to take 10 more threes?
Man,
Right? Do you sound like a
y'all
winner?
crazy?
thought we was talking who?
Or if
Oh,
I
you
know,
talking who? So you saying people can't
if
get
you're
better?
not a three-point
Okay,
shooter,
so you
and
saying
you
people
0
can't
for
get
5,
better?
that's not what we're
Bro,
saying.
what do you mean? You don't get better in the middle of the fucking game.
The
Go
nigga
0 for
from
5
Houston
and you're
just
not-
went all March. And then he started hitting. Now he's making
Who you
his
talking
shot.
about?
No.
Who?
Tari.
You're
Tari.
talking who?
Tari.
He went 0 for 21, and then what?
Is he
Down there on the 7-game winning streak.
Is there a
Not because he's making threes, bro. What are you talking about?
Again, but you guys are mixing up what the conversation is. The conversation is this: if your bad shooter is a bad shooter, how many shots are you going to just keep allowing him to take
We're acting
when it's
like they
open?
take
I have
shots.
you here. You are my shooter, and the ball comes to me. I don't make threes, right? That's not my thing. But because we supposed to take 30 more,
He not swinging it to you.
I'm not
He
swinging to you.
shooting.
I'm just
Acting
going to
like
shoot
they
it.
We
do
swing
that.
it.
They do it.
So is
I don't see
Draymond a
Gilbert
good
shooting
example?
threes like that.
Yes,
I don't see
okay.
Gilbert shooting 10 threes
So,
a game.
and what's the problem with Draymond
see
shooting
other
threes?
players,
And Draymond
though.
Green
Y'all
shot a
naming
three-point-
people. I don't
saying
see
Gilbert
I don't
as
see
the-
Draymond shooting 10 threes a game.
He took. I'm looking at a year where he's taking 5 a game.
Okay, but so,
That
okay,
year
okay.
they won a championship too.
Four of them doing it.
So how many? So he's shooting. Let's say he's shooting
What's the problem?
15%. Do you still want him taking 5 threes? And you got Steph, Clay, and Katie on the court.
Whatever he did, they won.
See, because I can tell you,
But
I can
yeah.
tell you, no, I can tell you,
What?
there's certain players like Sean Livingston knew he didn't shoot threes. He didn't do it. He's gonna find his 3-point shooter. Iguodala, I'm gonna take 1 3. If I make it,
capable shooter,
I'm gonna take it. If I don't make that, I'm not gonna keep jeopardizing shots
Hartenstein
when I have a
don't shoot
team here.
threes.
So that's really all it is. It's
But they-
that-
Hartenstein don't
but they
shoot.
get so many possessions.
Hartenstein don't shoot.
but I'm just saying, like, how many? It's not about Hartenstein. What if
It
he
is.
just? What if he did?
But you saying JaVale will have to shoot? No, they don't shoot. The bad shooters don't shoot like they. Hartenstein don't shoot.
Because he's smart enough not to shoot.
Goldberg don't shoot.
Because he's smart enough.
No, y'all just saying
He's
anybody
smart
shoot,
enough.
they don't shoot.
Yeah, but we're talking about the majority of the league, bro. Not just 2 guys that you just gonna point out.
You pointed
that
out
is
2
obvious.
guys back in the day. That's obvious.
who?
No,
I'm trying to say if JaVale shot 3, they don't. People that don't shoot like that don't
He's
shoot
saying
threes.
you have to shoot more
No,
threes
you
because
don't.
you're shooting more
Your
threes.
bigs don't
Back
have to
then,
shoot.
you would have to. JaVale would have to shoot more threes.
he's part of the offense.
Are you not doing the
Because
math?
Einstein don't. Whatever the nigga's name, he don't shoot 3.
Because Chet is. What are you
And
talking
he's
about,
a shooter.
bro?
Is Kuminga a shooter? From the 3-point line.
Can he shoot?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you mind him taking 7 threes?
Yeah, I don't mind it.
You don't mind him taking 7 threes, right? Does he shoot that good to take 7 threes?
Go ahead.
Second most on the team.
Do Wemby
much is
shoot
he have?
that good to shoot?
Chris Dunn. Hey,
15.
is Chris Dunn a
Do
three-point
Wemby
shooter?
shoot that
Chris
good?
Dunn?
Do
What
Wemby
does he
shoot
shoot
that
from the
good
three,
to
though?
shoot 10
Yes.
threes?
Gil?
He shoot 37%.
So what is he shooting from the three?
I don't know. I'm just looking at a box score, and I'm looking at. You got to remember, if we have to take 40 more threes, it's not like the 43s are going to go to my best player. That means players who don't shoot threes are going to keep. They have to. It's part of the offense. So if Luka goes and he
That
throws it
means
to
the guy,
Vanderbilt,
like-
and Vanderbilt is open, he is told shoot that three. That's why he shoots the three. He's told to shoot the three now. Now you even though this is a great pass, that is a great shot, but it's not coming from the guy that we
Shooting
need to shoot
39%
from.
this season,
33%.
33.5%
Swag,
first
name
quarter.
me a guy on the Wizards that you know.
But if it was the Wizards back in their day, I don't know the
nigga,
Wizards.
why
I
are
don't
you
watch the
deflecting?
Wizards.
Just-
I'm gonna
you-
say if I was on the
our team
team,
back in the day.
I would shoot the
three?
six
No.
or seven
No,
threes.
I'm talking
Yes.
about this Wizards
well,
team.
So we have to bump it up. So
Me fucking what's his name? Forward.
the Antonio Daniels.
No, we didn't have him. Deshaun Stevenson would shoot more
He would
threes.
shoot more
All he
threes?
shot was threes. Karan Butler would have to shoot more threes.
But
Antoine Jamerson would have
More
to shoot
threes?
more threes.
Now-
He had
with
50
the
over
offense,
threes.
with the offense y'all had, it would
Yeah.
be like, yeah, y'all would be
But
good,
remember,
right?
Yes.
we're not in the game all the time.
Okay, that means I would get more shots.
Dominic McGuire, Dominic gonna shoot more threes.
Dominic gonna shoot more threes.
Dominic gonna shoot.
Andre
Everybody
Black.
shooting. Michael Ruffin
good.
gonna shoot
That
a
means
couple
we get
threes.
more shots.
Mike Ruffin
More
gonna
shots.
Brandon
More
Haywood gonna
points.
shoot a couple
More
threes.
More
possessions.
shots.
Yep.
You
More
still get
possessions,
your
more
30,
possessions, more
but I
shots.
still get my shots
Yep.
too.
But
You
sure.
get your
For
30
sure.
and I
For
still
sure.
get
But
my
the-
shots.
but the-
so
Instead
who
of you
on
getting
the-
your 30 and I gotta get 5
who on the
or
current
2 points
Wizards
and sit there.
Who on the current Wizards?
You get 30, I still get 15.
But the
on the
problem-
current
but
Wizards, you
you're
gonna
not
let you-
thinking about the problem.
That's the
You're
problem.
you're thinking because you're a shooter. So that means how many people on the team shot better than you? Not that many, right? Not nobody.
Just me and you.
No, right? So now imagine.
You wasn't on the team.
No, what I'm saying is, imagine everybody else is getting those threes besides you. So what is the likelihood? Like we know you're gonna make it.
But
Everybody else gets to throw it up there too.
But I'm still gonna get my shots
But
though.
you're gonna get your shots because there's more volume.
Yes.
You're not gonna get
I'm not
all the shots
I'm
that you're
not about
supposed
to
to
take everything away from them because we gotta run everything through me. No, we push ahead, get your shit off. Yes, that's a part of basketball.
Sacre, shoot the ball
Now
before
we just
Nick get
naming
down
stupid
there.
motherfuckers.
Sacre, get
What you mean he named
I
it?
know,
You
nobody
just named
shoots
you
like
just
that.
named Harkenstein.
He don't shoot threes.
You just named Harkenstein.
He don't shoot
No, but what I'm
threes.
saying is it's the idea is this.
Shea
right?
don't kick it to
No, what I'm saying
Harkenstein
is
for the
that,
3.
No, what I'm saying is the idea is this. It's this. It's we have our 3-point shooters. Then we have average, and then we have below. Below and average is getting more opportunity to shoot the 3. Right? So if you're not sitting in the gym, and this is why there's no practice now. This is why this era is more skill development.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're saying, and you know what? Instead of 5-on-5, Luka, you're doing what you're doing. Austin Reeves, you're doing what you're doing. We don't need that.
Okay.
There's no point in practicing. What we're going to do is we're going to say, hey, Vando, you're going to take 500 threes a day.
Yep.
Corner three. This is where you're going to get his body. So now all those guys are sitting in the gym shooting threes. That's why I say when you shoot 40%, and I'm sitting here like,
Yeah, that's crazy.
all 40% is open. So why are you only shooting 40%?
Yeah.
Steph Curry's shooting 40% and he's on the move, running through triple teams. Like you're by yourself shooting threes.
Yeah.
Your percentage is supposed to be higher. That's why, like when Pat Bev
For sure.
bragged about I shoot better than Dwayne Wade, that's not a flex. You're by yourself, right? If someone's doing an offense,
Wide
you're in the
open.
corner. You
Wide open.
should be at 60-70%.
Shit. You shooting free throws.
You shooting a free throw.
You shooting free throws.
That shit was still funny.
Let's keep this thing
It was still
moving.
funny.
I laughed at that
No,
shit.
no, no.
He
He's
said that.
still-
I don't
Let's
know.
keep this
Which
thing
one
moving.
The woke or
So let's keep this thing moving. Bucket getting truly in art form. There have been plenty of elite bucket getters throughout NBA history. So Bleacher Report recently dropped a list of who they consider to be the 15 greatest pure scorers of all times. So let's take a look at the list. They used a weighted 3-tier criteria to formulate the list, taking into account points per 75 possessions with a minimum of 10,000 minutes played, relative true shooting percentage, the player's true shooting percentage minus the league average at the time, and free throw attempt rate which they ranked
Sweet.
lowest to highest. So Steph Curry took the
Sweet.
top spot on the list.
I'm not even gonna let you
followed
do
by
this. No,
KD.
don't make no.
Embiid,
No,
LeBron.
No, because we got to hear how they ranked it.
No, it don't matter.
No, 'cause-
I know it don't matter, but we
Yeah,
still got to
you
see
can't
the
really-
formula of it.
So it was a 3-tier criteria to formulate the list. Points per 75 possessions with a minimum of 10,000 minutes played.
It's a kid that
Relative true shooting percentage, the player's true shooting percentage minus the league average at the time, and free throw attempt rate, which they ranked lowest to highest. So they dinged you if you took a lot of free throws
They dinged you.
in terms of if you're being a pure scorer.
So James,
Wait.
that's why
James not even on there. This is some kid shit.
I was
bro.
wondering why
Kid
James
did.
Harden name went on here.
So I'm going to say, so you're a pure scorer. If you are an assassin at scoring that ball, you're getting fouled,
Yes, for sure.
right?
It's a kid that did this.
No, okay, so this is the problem with this list is, no offense, all these guys up here, obviously they put the ball in the basket.
Feels like some recency bias.
But no, when we're talking about pure scoring, from scores, right? People who score. It's the ability to create your own shot, the ability to get to wherever space you are, right? It's the craftsmanship of putting the ball in the basket. Now, I don't know where, right? This means all of us are scoring, right? 3, midi, ISO, post up, flares, down screens. Like that means if we cut something off, cool, I can do something else. Right? If I'm going to take away your 3, I got the midi. If I take away the midi, I got the free throw. I can post up to the back. Like you are a all-around flat scorer,
Man.
and a lot of these guys just don't fit that idea.
Is it pure though, Gil? Is it
Pure. That's
is
what pure
pure.
is.
Is it ethical?
Yes.
That's crazy, bro.
So here's a list of
At
Steph.
10.
Steph top spot, KD, MJ third, Embiid, LeBron, SGA, the Iceman, George Gervin,
Steph at
the
number
one and
1.
only Iceman.
Like I'm not paying attention to.
Like Joel Embiid on number 4 is a cringe.
Like the list, I don't the
cringe.
order of the list.
bad.
That I'm not even gonna get into
Yeah.
the order of the list, right? That's
why we
that because
shouldn't
obviously
argue.
Kobe's gonna be 1.
Yeah, we shouldn't
Kobe,
argue.
KD,
We shouldn't
Michael
argue
Jordan.
this, bro.
When it
They
comes
did
to
this on
pure
purpose.
scoring,
Yeah.
they're top 3. No, how you put it in order, that's
Yeah.
up to you. But those are the top 3 most purest scores. Curry will be in that category.
Kyrie for sure.
Yeah, Kyrie.
Kyrie, yeah.
Giannis wouldn't be in there. Shaquille O'Neal wouldn't be in there.
James Harden is in there.
James.
James Harden. LeBron wouldn't be in
I'll
there.
put Ant-Man in there.
Like, but this
LeBron
is
not a pure scorer, Gil?
no.
I'll put Ant-Man in there.
Ant-Man in there?
Yeah, no. He has the
He could dunk.
T-Mac.
He could put
T-Mac, Melo's on this list.
Jamal
I'll put AI in there.
You can put people argue for AI, but you're talking about Larry Bird is on this list, right? Pistol Pete is on this list.
Very well.
Do you consider Jokic a pure scorer, Gil?
I mean, I'm not even gonna lie. No,
I put Joker on there.
not even efficiency.
He's a 3-level
You
scorer.
can put Joker on.
He's
Well,
posting up.
but he don't
He's
dunk, though.
ISOing.
He
He's
don't
hitting the
dunk.
middies. He's hitting the 3. He hit the free throw. So
dunk.
you will
a
put him in
pure
this category.
I don't know.
He'd be the only big.
I don't know.
He's the first
you
big,
can know
though.
Hakeem.
Hakeem.
is
Yeah, for real.
Right, he didn't extend to the 3-point line, but that's something new. But shit, Dirk,
But he dunking on motherfuckers too,
but
though.
wouldn't
Dirk
Jokic-
Nowitzki.
Yeah, but wouldn't Jokic be the number 1 big though?
No,
As a pure scorer.
no, not over
If he
Hakeem.
is Embiid
Not
over.
over Hakeem.
Jokic?
Sorry, would you put Embiid over Jokic?
Jokic is a 3-level
Joker
scorer.
he can't jump. Jumping ability is in there too. You gotta be able to
You
take
gotta-
off
no,
on
you
the
just gotta be able to
motherfucker.
put the ball in the
You got-
basket.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of guys.
Like if you would take this away, I'm
Pure
jumping
scorer.
over.
Put the
Yes,
ball
that's
in the
pure
basket.
score.
Right, yeah, you can jump. Yeah, that's jumping.
So we hear the
like
term.
Vince, I would have Vince as a pure scorer.
We hear the term free throw
probably one of the
merchant.
more-
Yeah, that's like when you think of
number 5.
like I'm just thinking about the idea of the ball in back. I don't care if you average 38 or not.
I get it.
The ability to put the ball in the
Go
basket.
get me a bucket.
Go get me a bucket.
Go get me a bucket, however you need to get it.
Obviously, you guys are all former hoopers.
Crawford, Jamal Crawford.
Do you feel like dinging free throws? So to me, the ability to draw fouls
That's part of scoring.
is a part of pure scoring.
Yeah, so Shea, all of them are pure scorers. Like LeBron is a pure scorer, right? Like he can score because he's stronger, bigger. But this, when you take out physical attribute,
you can see.
and the idea of putting the ball in the basket. That's why Kyrie will rank high.
Without trying to get a foul. Like
Yeah.
I think pure scoring is taking that aspect out of it. Like I don't even need the foul. I go get a bucket without the referee's help. I can go get it. Like KD is one of them niggas that could go get a bucket. I don't need your help. I don't need your screen. Kyrie, one of them, I don't need a screen. AI, I don't need a screen. Vince, I don't need a screen. Kobe, I don't need a screen. Mike, I don't need a screen.
Man.
Joel Embiid, hey, listen, watch out. I got him on this ice. Carmelo. Like, it's so many guys that can actually do that. Like Karl Malone, I wouldn't put Karl Malone in there.
What about somebody like Kawhi? I feel
Gil,
like
BJ.
You know,
I was just in Milwaukee.
You know what's so funny?
Hey, you know what?
I
Yes.
don't, because when we talk about pure,
Yes.
Okay, so the
Hell yeah.
problem is when we think pure and we think like scoring, the same person comes up, and if it don't look like that, we don't. If it don't look like how Michael Jordan made scoring look, easy, finesse, and
Dr.
pretty,
J?
someone like Kawhi, that choppy, it just looks like. But when you think about pure scoring, it's like yes,
He's
you
going-
George Gervin. George Gervin was a pure scorer.
I didn't look at it.
You know what's played your era? Joe Johnson.
Oh, yeah.
Joe Johnson.
Joe was a pure
Johnson's a
Paul
pure
George.
scorer.
George
Paul
Johnson is a
George
pure-
for
Paul
sure.
Pierce?
Paul
Pierce.
Pierce and Paul George. Both of them pure.
Paul George Pierce.
Brandon
Lamar.
Brandon Roy?
Oh, he was like Kawhi.
He go get the
Nah,
bucket.
no.
He could go
Brandon
get you a
Roy go
bucket.
get it.
Brandon Roy put that ball in the basket, but back then we didn't shoot threes, so seeing what the rest of his game looked like somebody like Rip Hamilton was a
shoot
pure
three.
scorer. He was a great three-point shooter, but he didn't shoot a three.
He didn't handle the rock. He
didn't-
wasn't
he
going to
didn't
take you
handle
off the dribble and go get the bucket.
B. Roy. For
Young Ray Allen,
Roy
maybe?
for sure. Young Ray Allen.
Yeah.
But putting the top 15 list together is going to be what type of scoring you like. But for sure,
This
Giannis
kid,
shouldn't
bro.
be in there.
That's why.
Giannis not a pure
Carmelo shouldn't be in there.
Shaq should.
Giannis can't get
Shaq
to the bucket
shouldn't be in there.
at will.
If we
Huh?
just say you sag on Giannis, you gotta shoot
yeah.
that
He got a
shit.
decent.
That's like you
No,
you gotta
but you're-
put Westbrook in there.
Hey,
You put
hey,
Giannis
Dame
in.
Lillard.
But
You gotta
Dame
put,
Lillard.
you gotta put
Dame
Westbrook if you
Lillard's
put
in
Giannis.
Yeah,
That's what-
if you're gonna put Giannis, then Westbrook will be better.
Yeah.
But they're going by some formula that they created.
Yeah.
That has
And
nothing
it
to
was
do.
three-tier criteria, like I said,
Yeah,
points
like-
per 75 possessions,
Yeah, it has nothing to do with
relative true shooting percentage.
Yeah,
So-
D-Wade. Like D-Wade, I thought D-Wade was a pure scorer. He can go out there and get you a
He
fucking
first
bucket.
game, yeah, that
But,
championship.
so y'all don't agree with Steph being
what he
top on
did
this
to
list?
D-Wade.
I
Like I'm not gonna get into the list because their list.
would say Steph is an
No, what I'm saying is
pure-
their list has to do with the criteria they used. But for pure scoring,
from your guys' vantage point.
Michael Jordan, Kobe, and KD. Those are going to be the top three in every hooper, and however you put it, that's on how you like your scoring to be. But those are the top three pure scorers. And then you're going to have
For little
Team
guard,
Melo.
for little guards, who you had?
Team Melo. You're going to have people that's going to go for Melo. You're going to have, who else in there? The Kyrie fan, like
I say for little
with the
guards.
ability of
When you
scoring that
had
ball and put it
Kyrie
in.
before Steph?
Kyrie, like so, you
Gotta
see,
have
you gotta
AI
have
before all of them because he's averaging 27 a game. Like
Yes.
in the era that he was in, 6 foot.
But the difference is,
Score that bitch.
when it comes to Kyrie, and we
Isaiah
say,
Thomas averaged-
I would
and we
have
say
Kyrie.
we're gonna
Little
break
Isaiah
down
Thomas.
all
I
of
would
the
have Kyrie
basketball.
number one.
Kyrie ability, he will post you up. He's gonna ice you. He's gonna have left hand floaters,
three,
right hand
yep.
floaters. Like he has really the overall bag
Man.
of all hoop.
Man.
Because
But
no
he
matter
was
where you
short.
put him on the floor, post up, mid, he knew how to do all of it.
But that's a
so he's
difference, though.
technically the most complete.
He is.
Score.
But
For
his
little guys,
volume of scoring.
He just
never-
no.
It never hit that.
He never was that selfish to take 25 to 30 shots.
Right. He has the capability
Yeah,
as
yeah.
a skill set. Like he's the most skilled small
And he
guard that
never-
could go do it. But I say AI because AI didn't have to use all of that
Shit,
to go
that-
get his bucket.
Yeah, he was just-
he just
He
go
was
get his
three.
bucket. He just I'm going to go get the
I
bucket.
think it'd be
He couldn't shoot the
3 or
three that
2.
well, though.
Would you please? So it'll go Kyrie, Steph, AI, or Kyrie, AI, Steph.
You said what?
I'm
If you
saying,
added up
I'm
three,
saying
here's
AI
four.
because AI utilized his mid range more, and he wasn't shooting as many threes.
But
And
AI
Steph can shoot
Kyrie
the three.
do
and
what
Steph can
AI
get to
do,
the-
and he do what Steph do.
I'm going Kyrie, Steph.
That's
yeah.
what I'm saying.
That's me.
Kyrie is both of them in one, I think.
Who? Steph and AI?
Because he could shoot the three crazy.
I like, man. I
He
mean,
got
there's
that
just,
I'm going Kyrie one,
AI,
though.
handle AI.
no, for sure.
Yeah, I'm going Kyrie one.
I'm going Kyrie.
Like if somebody,
And then, like, what?
If somebody wanted to
Yeah,
debate
I'm going
Kyrie
Kyrie.
as top 3,
Yeah.
you can't.
Yeah, for sure.
The only thing that knocks Kyrie, is because he didn't average 30 and try to average 30.
Yeah.
But when you say, what can't he do?
He can do everything.
You can't. You're not gonna
Yeah.
be able to knock him.
Right.
Jordan, you can say, oh, he didn't shoot threes, but the 3-point line was a lot longer, and that wasn't their game then. So you can knock him there. But when you say post up, fade away, this, you can't knock Kyrie on that. Dribbling, you can't knock Kyrie on that. Creating his own, you can't knock Kyrie in the 3. You can't midi.
that's what I'm saying.
Layup package, you
50,
can't
40,
knock him for
50,
none
40,
of
90.
it because he had it all. Like it's like he perfected. He just didn't say, "I want to go out there and score 30." I remember when he got traded to
couldn't,
Boston.
though. I'm about to
I
say he
said,
couldn't.
"Oh, this is he's about to lead the league in scoring." He wanted to win.
But he got hurt.
You know what I mean? It's
got
like
hurt. Yeah,
So he never really had a chance to. He was
But he
LeBron and then Luka. But shit.
like even in my era, I used like somebody with Kyrie in my era. I was like, man, if Mashburn took fucking 25 shots, who's stopping him? Who's stopping? Right? Who's stopping Mashburn?
What do you think about this though? AI, if he's shooting more threes in that era, it would have looked different. But you running the plays, the 2 out, all the plays they was running for AI, you're not going under on the
No, you're not.
3-pointer with AI. I mean, he's thinking, you can't stop me from doing what I'm doing. I'm gonna go get 30 a game doing what I'm doing. And your adjustments, I'm gonna adjust too. But Steph never had that problem. Like, you gotta guard me here first. You ain't gotta stop me from getting to the rim. That was AI. Stop me from getting to the rim, I'm adjust my game. Steph is, hey man, you gotta pick me up from half. And now you're giving me the layups. Yeah. Now you're giving me everything I need. Same with Kyrie. Kyrie shaking your ass, baking your ass, and going to wherever he want. But the volume was never there for
Is
Kyrie.
Derrick Rose in there?
Nah,
Pure scores?
not pure.
Is Derrick Rose in there?
I think he developed his shooting ability later after the injury. But D Rose, as far as like,
He's like John. He reminds me of
Steve
John, that
Francis.
John Wall
He
type of
remind me
guard.
Steve
Like
Francis.
they're such pure score. I mean, it's like BJ. They can pass the ball so well, but the fact that their ability,
Nigga.
speed, jumping is like, and they get into the lane, and I'm like, well, all right. Like, so you're forcing those guys to score because once they get to where they're getting to, it's like, oh, no one's here. High school, college, right? It's zones. So they don't know this ability of just come off and everybody's playing man and I just beat my guy and the big and I see the lane wide
Easy
open.
bucket.
I might as well just dunk this ball. So now you're turning a John Wall and a Derrick Rose type into more of a scorer than the passer when they started off as I can pass the hell out of this ball.
Put LeBron on that bitch.
And the same thing. LeBron, so those
younger
guys.
LeBron was a pure. Like,
But that's what
he scored
Yeah,
that
he could
bitch.
score
It's
that
like think about it. If zones always made you sit here and do this, and now you get into the league and you come off the pick and roll and everything just opens up. LeBron's like, well,
Pass
all
for
right.
what? Yeah, pass for what?
I don't need
I'm about
to
to say, I don't
need
think
to-
LeBron was a
You know who else is a pure
pure
scorer?
scorer. When you think of that Cavs versus Boston,
Because
all that,
right, ISOs, you gotta remember ISOs, post ups, all of that matters.
yes,
Fadeaways and all this.
he took over a
Yeah, no, you don't take over a game, but we're talking about the ability. Like you're a pure scorer.
Like, jump.
You didn't score more than me,
Yeah,
right?
I get-
But you were a better
yeah,
scorer than me.
Yeah, I get you.
Like Michael Beasley.
Right, you know what I mean? You're a better scorer than me. Like your ability to create things I just can't even think of.
Yeah.
Like I
you
just
could go to certain spots on the floor and it wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah.
Like, turn around and.
But
I could look
if
the
you
other
watch the
way
game
type
long
shit.
enough, you can see like, oh, that motherfucker score right there. Like, you know what I mean? Like you sit there and be like, yo, dude got buckets in his body. You might not have the selfishness in your body, but the ability to just create shots, you'd be like, yo,
Yeah, that's
bro,
the difference.
dangerous. That's a different thing, yeah.
So we got some breaking news that we need to get to right now coming out of the Sixers camp. Joel Embiid, diagnosed with an appendicitis, will undergo surgery this afternoon in Houston.
Oh, what?
Appendix. I think he has to get his appendix removed. Yeah.
Is that from the oblique thing?
He was feeling some illness, discomfort this morning. They want him to get evaluated. So Sixers have 3 games left. Obviously, tightly contested Eastern Conference playoff race. Currently in the 8th spot. They have 3 games remaining. Houston, I think Pacers and Bucks. Not sure how long he'll miss. For context, and this is obviously not apples to apples, but OG Anunoby had an emergency appendectomy back on April 12, 2019, right before the playoffs started. His original timetable was might return after the first round. He ended up missing the entirety of the Raptors 2019 title run. He was also dealing with a concussion and other things going on. So,
Oh,
like I
that's
said,
they won?
can't say it's the apples to apples comparison, but
What causes that?
you look like Dr. Phil.
He hold his pee. He don't go to the bathroom as much. That's what.
No, what causes that? What
He
causes
hold
that?
his pee. Nah, he hold his pee. He hold his pee. He
Well,
like,
yeah,
Can we see what that?
no, that's like little
What
kids,
causes
for real.
appendix? I just Google what causes an appendix to burst.
It is.
When it
To
becomes
burst?
blocked or appendicitis.
I'm telling you,
Holding his pee.
he hold his pee. He be scared to say he gotta use the bathroom.
Swaggy.
Hey, you know what's funny?
This is not the time.
My son.
Hey, no, that is a thing, though. That's why I'm laughing.
My son, I had to take him to the doctor. He keeps saying, this hurt, Dad.
Which
They
one?
told-
Nice?
Nice. Because he always playing this shit.
You don't just want.
I'm like, nigga, go use the bathroom. Stop holding it. He hold his pee.
No,
All right, so
they know.
this is coming from Google. Don't take my word for it. Primarily caused by an obstruction or blockage in the appendix lining, which leads to infection, swelling, and inflammation. Blockage often caused by hardened stool. So, I think hardened doo-doo.
You don't go to the bathroom.
The non-medical term. Swollen lymph glands, tumors, or parasites.
He having an immune system.
Nah,
It's-
all them painkillers.
These are factors that lead to
Hey,
an
now
IMDb.
we know what it is.
He
all them
dehydrated.
Yup.
He's
All them
bullshit.
painkillers. He can't
Yup.
boo-boo. All them
Yup.
painkillers.
No. That's
true.
facts.
That's true.
All
All them painkillers.
him trying to keep these playing and taking those pills for that
Fucking
knee
up his shit.
is blocking his stomach up.
He gotta take an enema or something.
Nah, man, hey, listen.
Eat some Taco Bell.
Get you 450. It's 450 alloy. Go to your nutritionist. It's 450 alloy to give you these
What's that?
give you these pills. It's like it actually helps you release.
Nah, that ass though, because he been injured for so long that taking that.
You get
He's
stuck on those
missing
pain
days
pills.
not using the bathroom. Yeah.
Like every time so I remember when I got my knee surgery, and they're telling me, "Oh, take the 2 pills a day," and I couldn't use the bathroom for nothing. And I didn't know it was the pills.
Man.
So when I get surgery now, I don't take them. I'm good.
Man.
I'd rather deal with the pain because this
gotta-
pain,
what?
you sitting there trying to do this.
For real.
Ain't nothing like that.
What?
You don't know how to fix it.
Like rocks.
You can't go in
You
there.
all blocked up and everything.
Look, that shit hurt. Like
Still
that.
eating?
Bloated.
That shit
Still
back here.
eating.
Back here
Food
too.
not going
This one
nowhere.
Back here, this is whatever.
Food
This
is not
kidney
going
balloon
anywhere.
is
Just stuck.
Kidney shots.
That's
Dude is stuck in there.
Yeah.
all trying to play. That's what I said. Messing his body up, just trying to get out
Just
there.
trying to
man.
play, bro. Don't kill yourself, man.
But yeah, so appendicitis will undergo surgery today in Houston. Like I said, Sixers have 3 games remaining. I think that Rockets, then Pacers, and a back-to-back, and then I think Bucks. Let me double check.
Man, he's going to have surgery, man. We don't care about who they playing.
They got 3 games. Gilbert.
We know he
Well,
ain't
I
gonna
guess
play
they're
this
not gonna
season.
be playing Detroit. I guess Detroit.
Okay, now what is the rest on that?
What?
What is the
That's what
timetable on
I'm.
something like
We're trying to figure out a timetable. Let me.
No, what does Google say?
What? It has regular humans. They don't have Embiid.
It might. It might.
Hold on.
Pretty sure other players done had it before.
I think it is. Half his face was
Prompt
full.
surgery usually ensures recovery within 1 to 3 weeks.
He been trying.
So he can make.
So he potentially could be back.
I mean, he don't need that. What side is it?
But if they're now pushing the plan, they'll obviously be playing.
That's Embiid, man. He'll be
Man,
back
he
quick. You know
can't come back.
He had half his
That's
face
just
was
to be-
falling apart, man.
Think about that. You damn near dying
Yeah,
to play.
you
boy.
know, he had to glue one of his eyes down. I mean, this man has done played through some
Tape
stuff.
this
Like
shit.
stuff I even heard
Once I
of.
had tape on you.
Bell's palsy,
Yeah.
Bill. Bell's palsy.
That was the weird shit. He knew
Still going out
he was
there.
He
doing
said I
some
can't
other
move
shit.
half. He said I couldn't move half my left side. He had to still
Like
get buckets.
this.
I don't need this whole left side.
Yeah.
Dog, listen, you know how talented you gotta be, dog, to do what he's done, and half his body don't work.
Man, he out there getting 30 and had the boo boo.
Fucking
No, that's facts.
He got a boo boo getting 30, bro, in
Man.
the game. His stomach is
Stuck.
full.
just
Come
stuck
on.
farting and shit, huh?
What?
Just
Air, all air
bad.
coming out.
Air.
Man, he didn't even get the nervous boo-boos. You know, like most of the players, like when the game getting ready to start, you start seeing players just running back.
Yeah.
The nervous, got to get the nerves out.
The nervous
He
boo-boo.
playing
The
full.
nervous
It's
boo-boo.
crazy.
The medical term.
You have to count that in
He
to
playing
the
full.
history of the game.
Have you
He's
ever played-
playing half. He's half man, half amazing for real.
Have you ever played full? Like your body just.
Yeah, not a good
Not
fit.
all that Red Bull, all the Red Bull and stuff I was taking before the game.
was
It'll body you.
I drink
was
some
evacuating.
coffee. Yeah,
Very
Read
fast.
that red line.
I was drinking that coffee
You drink coffee when you played?
before the game. Yeah.
You didn't do no 5-hour energy?
Just make you move.
Yeah, I hate it.
Pop,
Red Bull.
Did a
We had
5
the.
hour.
Did y'all have catapult?
You could drink
It was
5
like the
hours.
powder one, catapult.
Back then, I didn't know if you could drink 5 hours.
Yeah, there's something called catapult and red line. I remember
did it really-
5-hour
5 hours?
energy and 2 Advils.
2
Tylenols. 2 Tylenols, 2 Advils, and a red.
I done started doing Advil.
What kind of basketball was you?
Right? I didn't start doing Advil.
I had in the 90s and all that. In the 90s.
yeah,
shit.
to
We
the
had
I didn't do Advil
Shit out of
until
there.
now.
So what we do know, we don't know the cause, but we do know Joel Embiid appendicitis undergoing.
No, we know the call.
We know the call.
We know the call.
That's
No,
the
you are
call.
not.
We
You
know
are
the
not.
call.
I guarantee that's the call.
Was it Vicodin? What was it?
Yeah, I think-
Vicodin, Tylenol, whatever
Whatever
you don't want to
yeah.
feel pain for to play in a game.
yeah.
Whatever that medicine was, that's what caused it.
For sure. You really can't move after that.
fucking naproxen and all that.
You take, you
And
take,
you going days.
You take 3 days of, you take two, once that hits your body, boop, boop, stopped.
Better start.
No boo boo. All right.
Yeah, I had to take it. What's the thing? I had to take an enema once, man. Get to the
Yeah, that's
A what?
Not,
enema.
not a conversation we were particularly interested in having today.
Eric Waters.
Oh, when you.
Well, yeah, taking them pills, man. The first time I got knee surgery, I'm just dropping. I didn't want to feel no pain.
You got a Kalani?
No, I had to go in there, man. Hey, man, you gotta push the medicine up me, dog. Get it up out of me. Get it up out of me.
real.
My stomach hurts. Sorry about
You
that.
go 3 days, I'm like, damn.
So I realized 3 days I ain't take nothing, man.
But die.
I told you back then they was feeding us medicine to get us to the court. Okay.
That's
No
crazy.
boo boo for 3 days.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
That is tough.
That shit
And you
stink.
feel it.
Farting just stinking.
Just the air.
Just
All
hot
right,
ass air.
let's keep this.
Whoa,
thing.
whoa. Just here. That's from something different. Okay, brother. We don't know nothing about that. All right, it's just that loose where you just air. Cool. Keep that to yourself, bro. Keep that to
Wow.
yourself. Keep that to yourself. Just whistling, huh?
You was back.
That was that noise just now.
That was back there.
That was just a
Whistle while you work.
That's what I thought it was.
Whistle while you work.
I thought you had a button too. He got it's easy. I thought you had a whistle one.
Wow. See how you have this joint against me?
That's crazy.
Go ahead and fart in.
You ever been on the toilet?
Nicholas.
What kind of flavor is that?
What?
What kind of flavor is
Like
that?
you don't bust me out.
Oh, I want to
family
use it. You make it look like it's cool. I want to use
Family watching. No. Can you please stop, man? What's
wrong with y'all, man?
All episode. Stop. All right, well, let's keep this thing moving. So we talked about Jokic and Wemby earlier this week before the conversation shifted to a spirited debate on two-way players. Nuggets and Spurs are set to face off in the final game of the regular season this Sunday. Wemby still needs to play one more game to reach the 65-game minimum. Nuggets need one more win or a Lakers and Rockets loss to secure the 3 seed. So there's a possibility that both players will play in that final game. Jokic and Wemby have played against each other 7 times in their careers. Let's take a look at the head-to-head. We didn't really get to dive deep on this earlier this week. Joker getting the best of the matchup so far. In the 7 games they played, Jokic averaging 37 points on 55% shooting, 11 rebounds, 9 assists, 2.5 stocks, and has a 5-2 record against Wemby. Wemby, obviously young, only year 3, has been holding his own against a 3-time MVP, averaging 26 points, 15 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 blocks, and nearly 2 steals. So it's looking like this is shaping up to be a very, very heated head-to-head battle for many years to come. But I wanted to ask you guys, do you consider Jokic versus Wemby to be a rivalry yet, or do they need to see each other in the playoffs first?
I think they need to see each other in the playoffs first. I don't think this is a rivalry yet. I mean, he's up 5-2. He's averaging almost 40 against him. They go,
double
you know, and it's only been 7 games, so you know we're gonna need to have 15 or 20 more games to really see those stats for real. But right now, it's not even. It's just it's a baby. It's a baby to him right now. So ain't no rivalry.
Burping babies.
How many rivalries can you have? I thought he was rivalry with OKC too, like
Who?
Shea. This,
It was Chet Wemby.
Oh,
but
Chet, Chet.
That goes back to their younger days.
Now, when we're talking about rivalry, usually it kind of starts like college, right, get into the NBA, it's usually your peers that's in your draft class or the top 2 spots. So the rivalry for Jokic was Embiid.
Yeah.
That was the rival between those two.
That's what it should have been. Obviously.
I mean, So Wemby is emerging as a challenge for, he's like replacing Embiid, but he's still the young puppy trying to figure his game out before. But so when you're looking at these stats, right? You averaging 37 against someone who's trying to figure out his game, just like when you score 70. Yeah, you're gonna take advantage of a guy who don't fully know the game yet, right? This is still learning and understanding, what I'm doing. So I'm shooting 42% against you, but you're not a defensive player. That's only because I'm taking bad shots, and I want to shoot threes because this is my skill. Once Wemby understands who he is, he's going to be dominating while Jokic is falling down, right? So his real rivalry has to be Chet, but Chet is not number 1 star, right? So Wemby's looking at him like, I'm not paying attention to a dude who's not the best player on the team yet.
But
it has to be within that group of where he's at, and he doesn't have really.
Are Jokic and Wemby in the MVP discussion? Right, I think we've had that conversation.
No,
before.
Wemby is in the just
Yeah. Who did you say?
I said, are Jokic and Wemby both in the MVP discussion for this season?
Yeah, but I'm not going to take this 3 MVP vet and I got this pup. I'm not going to say they're a rival. Yeah. Because if saying
it's the building towards.
If you ask Jokic, is this a rival? He might smack you.
Yeah, he might smack us.
Like you're not gonna. I'm a 3-time MVP. Yeah. Like don't play with me like that. Right? don't play with me. But you know what I mean. But as a big man, and these guys are trying to battle. If they go into the playoffs, this is their matchup. So if they go into the playoffs and go down to a game 7 and stuff like that, it's going to be featured next year between them two. And those games start being battles.
It can be.
And it
can become
like D-Rose.
You can up to feel that way. I mean, even Wemby in year 3, we talk about Jokic's numbers, extremely impressive.
Like D-Rose and LeBron.
But year 3, Wemby averaging 26 and 15 against a 3-time MVP, in my opinion.
We gotta see.
Also very impressive.
You can't start the rivalry with the numbers. You have to start the rivalry with how they're playing against each other and how we're watching it. Because the numbers are going to favor Joker just because of his experience.
Exactly.
Like Gil saying, is like the more time he gets, the more he's going to change that dynamic. He's averaging, 15 boards, 4 blocks?
Yeah. So is Wemby a center?
Yeah. What's funny is that it's hard to be a rival if Jokic don't even guard him.
Is Wemby a center? Is he considered a center?
Who does Wemby guard, Sean?
So he'll be
Jokic.
So when it's all said and done, will Wemby be one of the best centers ever?
I mean, we don't know.
We gotta see. But we know Jokic is top.
We know what lane he's in. He's in that lane. Right, you're talking about what he's doing year 3.
Well,
right? He can. Yeah, I mean, this motherfucker can come out here and
I
have
didn't know
70
what
tonight.
position to put him in. That's why.
He's gonna be a center.
Okay.
Say he's
I thought he was a power
7'5", right?
But you got KD is 7 feet, and he's
but he says he's 6'9", so make me a small forward. Make me a small forward.
I can't wait till that list goes. That's gonna be a crazy list then.
Which one?
With Wemby in it, added to it, because the Shaqs and.
Jokic, Jokic is top 5, so and he might fuck around.
Are you talking about as far as stats?
I'm talking about when it's all said and done. I'll say I can't wait to see that.
Like as far as stats, though, right?
Yes.
Everything, yes.
Because right now, David Robinson and Tim Duncan are the Spurs niggas that he's already like trying to get past them.
I'm talking about when it's all said and done. I think he'll be past David Robinson.
As individual stats. As an individual player, yes, he can. Yeah. He can surpass him because he's younger coming into the league, right?
He accomplished more faster.
Yeah. So like I think this would be David Robinson's rookie season, right? He came in with 21, 22,
I believe.
Yeah. See, so so all these stats are just free money for him.
The nigga was in the Navy,
Robinson, right? So
in the Navy together.
Right, so he can, so he's gonna just say he has 10 healthy years. 10 healthy years. He can clear out all of.
That's what I'm saying.
He gonna listen. To be honest, when you think about the Spurs organization, he can own damn near every category: rebounding, blocks, scoring, threes made, right? You got threes made. He's gonna be that guy for that. So he can sit there and own all the records.
Well, it had to be like playoff records now.
That too.
That would be the team that takes him over playoff point. Like that's Tim Duncan's bread and butter, what he did in the playoffs.
So Wemby will be in his 5th season when he's 24. David Robinson, like you just mentioned, a rookie, 24 years, did the 2 years.
That's crazy.
A naval service, the admiral. That is.
He already been probably past his shit.
So that brings me to my next question. I think it's different. Everybody, talks about the Embiid Jokic. Obviously, they were never going to see each other in the playoffs as long as Embiid was playing with the Sixers.
Oh, yeah, because Easton. Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying. But now you've got, and obviously they're playing each other twice a year. You've got, seems like Wemby Jokic can fast track, but with the Nuggets likely to secure the 3 seed, Spurs locking up the 2 seed. These two appear on a collision course to meet in the second round of the playoffs. That brings me to my next question. We saw they had a great game, recently went to overtime. Who are you taking in a 7-game series? The Nuggets or Spurs?
It all depends on who they play in the first. Main reason I say that is who. Okay, we know Jokic and Wemby are going to do all the heavy lifting, right? We got that. None of those two will be challenged at their position until they technically face each other. So it's who are my role players being challenged by? How much energy are they going to be exerting, to get out of that first round? Because, we might 4-0 somebody, but let's say Castle has to guard somebody who averages damn near 30. And he's just wasting energy.
He guard Ant-Man.
Yeah, so he has to guard,
Right now, it's shaping up to be Nuggets, Timberwolves, and then
Nuggets and Timberwolves.
Yeah, that's like great.
And it'll be Spurs and
they might not even make
Spurs and either the Suns, Clippers, or potentially Blazers based on who gets that 8th spot.
They might not
Okay,
make
so
it.
Spurs.
Who?
So you said Spurs is playing who?
Spurs will either play the Suns,
They play Minnesota.
Clippers, whoever.
Ant-Man
Spurs or
always love
Clippers.
going
That's the only teams they can play. Or potentially the Blazers. The Blazers jump
Not
up to
this
8.
year.
Whoever
He's
wins that
still fucked
7-8
up this
game
year.
gets the 7.
But they put him out the last 2 years.
All right, so Spurs. Besides Devin Booker, they're not gonna waste a lot of energy from the role players that they need.
Unless they play the
Got
Clippers.
Dylan Brooks out there though. He gonna come in hot.
But you're still not wasting energy. Like as long as like
Listen,
Fox,
he gonna fuck around.
as long as
He'll do
Fox,
something.
Castle, as long as those guys are not expending that energy where they're too tired to do heavy lifting in that next round, right? If one is just okay, you just guard Booker and I can just then Spurs could beat Denver, right? Because if Murray, that'd be stupid if Murray's guarding Ant-Man, right? And he has to deal with Ant-Man. He's getting his ass burned out.
I got the Spurs simply because the last game they play, I think that was the highlight of what that series is going to be between them two. As far as the coaching matchups, how they coached that game, they did a lot of leaving Brown open in the corner. He hit a lot of threes that game, and there was a bunch of rotation shots where Joker found him based on them running at him, and they was playing solid defense up until like the last 3 seconds of the shot clock, 5 seconds maybe. And there was a lot of times that you could see that San Antonio was scheming for the Nuggets and trying to see what Gordon was going to do, who was going to hit shots on the weak side, and they actually left Brown open a lot. So if they're going to keep that same game plan, it's going to be based on Brown actually showing up and doing his thing. They took Jamal Murray out of the pick and roll where he was doing his thing and hitting those little shots. They actually clogged the lane on that. They had guys on elbows and nails for where they made him kick and kick. So a lot of those things came down to throwing it in the Joker, playing off him. And I think that if they play that way, they got a chance to take it 7.
No.
If they change up the difference of how they played that game specifically, and they do anything else, it could go Denver's way. Just because they know what they're doing if you're not making it tough on the pick and roll and making another player play. If you allow them two guys to just play the pick and roll and do what they do, you get blown out. I don't think the Spurs, depending on, no matter who they got out there playing them guys, it's just the way that they play. But I think the way that they played that game, if De'Aaron Fox don't fucking shit, he fucking tricked off the fucking layup to fucking tie the game up. And he was supposed to make the game. Nah, when he shorted the little shot. And
But
I think a lot of different
that's why
plays.
I don't feel like
small
Denver.
plays.
That's why I don't feel like the Spurs gonna win. Cause Denver, that showed it. Like they showed how to win. In the hard times, when the game's on the line, that youngness come out. And I felt like even Wemby in overtime, he didn't step up. He didn't shoot the ball, didn't go towards the ball that much.
Nah, he did. They went to him every time. He got the ball. It was just that he had Aaron Gordon on him. Aaron Gordon knew how to play him.
And when playoffs, them shots matter. When you miss a shot as a young person, that's like, God damn.
No, you go to De'Aaron Fox. That's who you got to go to.
And they're going, but he still ain't been in no. He ain't been. He been to the second round.
But he's just a clutch performer.
He's
the one that got the
He's still
experience.
thinking he got to pass to Wemby.
Nah, that's what needs to change.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Everybody feel like they gotta.
That's why you test
in
it
the
out.
playoffs,
That's why
Joker
you test
going
it
straight to his spots, comfortable. They been there before. They comfortable. When you see a guy looking like that, making every shot, and you missing yours, your head go down as a young player. You start thinking, oh man, this shit over with. We ain't got a chance.
But he ain't like everybody else.
Yeah,
he not the type of guy that's gonna be like, oh, no, he give me the ball again. And then I think he will defer if he ain't got it going. He really like, hey, De'Aaron, if you feel like you got it, let's go. Take over. Let's do it. As long as we winning, that's all that matters.
Fox, he got to get that program.
It's going to be a really, like, if they meet up in the championship, it will be a very, very.
Second round?
If they, meet in the second round, because outside of the guys are going to be left open, right? If you're trying to scheme, really aren't great three-point shooters. So you're going to rely on them to shoot threes at a very high level. Right, so if those guys are making threes, it can change how the defense is. If they're missing threes, it's going to be a problem. Right, so I'm looking at they took 45 threes. It was 15 for 45. If Wemby don't, and this was rare that Wemby got fouled and went to the free throw line. If Wemby don't shoot 16 free throws.
Yeah. He shot a lot.
You know what I mean? If he was sitting there just, I'm going to just keep checking threes with the rest of my team, they don't stay in that game. But now he's getting people in foul trouble. Like he's putting pressure on the.
And he did that early in the first half, too. He had like 8 free throws in the first half. He was getting to the line early.
Champagne, Wemby shooting threes. Okay, so like Fox, okay, you can shoot threes. You didn't make none that game.
Harrison Barnes.
Vassell, right? You're a three-point shooter. Now,
Fox and Wemby in the clutch were obviously left much to be desired, but you would think that that's not going to.
Like Chris, like Brown, 11 threes.
He shot 11. Cam Johnson? He shot a couple.
He was 4 for 8. But you know the ones that are really like you're talking about Peyton Watson. If he's not, he's not.
No, he's
like you're gonna allow Gordon to shoot threes. Like if you hit him,
he can
we'll
hit.
guard
He can
That's
hit.
what I'm saying. If you hit him, we'll guard you. But we're gonna let you shoot him.
Close out late. We'll close out late on
they're gonna let Gordon shoot threes before they guard him, and they're gonna let Brown shoot threes.
And they was pre-rotating.
If you make them, cool, we'll adjust. But y'all gonna see if y'all hot this series and game by game.
For sure.
But we're not gonna let Murray we're not letting Murray and Jokic get open shots and shoot threes because we know what happens if they are on fire. But if you hit 3 threes and you're gonna take shots away from, your 2 stars, cool.
Yeah.
Keep
going
Cam
up.
too? Cam over there?
Yeah.
But
he's a 3-point shooter. But you got 3. You're gonna always have 3, and you're gonna have 2.
Oh no, Tim Hardaway.
Tim Hardaway Jr. But yeah, you're gonna.
Them 3. That's what they was doing. They was leaving Tim in the game with Cam Johnson.
Okay, now you change it.
Now it changed. Then you got Aaron in the dunker.
Yeah.
That's what made it. That made it real tough for them.
So we asked the chat, who wins in a 7-game series between the Nuggets and Spurs if it happens? 62% of the chat thinks the Nuggets.
And 6, probably.
Nuggets in 6. Should be, you say.
I think
I ain't gonna tell you,
I think Jokic just gonna.
I can tell you this: if Spurs don't do nothing too serious this summer, they're gonna be favored next year, by far.
Spurs don't do nothing too.
I like the Spurs next year.
Meaning, if they don't, like, I don't care how you lose in the playoffs. Let's say you get 4-0, don't do nothing drastic.
Yeah, please don't.
Please don't. Because all they need is more time. Meaning that means Castle's going to go into the summer. He knows how year 2 went. He's going to develop the jumper and the midi.
right? Same thing with Harper. This is his first year. He gonna understand how to get better, right? Wemby's gonna understand how to get better, right? Fox is like the perfect guy that you need right now.
Yeah.
And if my 2'6" jumping guards find their jumper, find their rhythm, we can see what we can get for you. Right now, we need you because they still haven't developed yet. So what happens with Fox is he can be the reason they win a championship, or he can be the reason they got a piece to win a championship. Right? He's gonna be like, if he can get one this year, cool, he did it for us. But he is gonna be that piece that you're gonna
move him.
I don't know how long I keep Harper and
Right, because he's actually breaking out in front of us.
yes, and Fox is like
he breaking out like that over Fox.
because he's
I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna
'Cause he's
say.
pure.
I'm not gonna say over. I'm not.
That's
gonna
why
say,
Fox. That's why I'm not gonna
No,
win.
but have you
Because Fox sees this shit.
No, but have you seen Harper?
He got
Have you seen
potential,
Harper?
bro. Like he
he-
really.
like, he just
he got
cold.
bounce. He
Like,
got
you seen
everything,
Harper?
bro. He can really
Harper
go.
is
He can really.
left.
he can really go.
Really go.
But Fox is still so good, and you're like, well,
If you can get two bigs for Fox,
if we can
I
get
was, I was telling y'all this earlier about getting rid of Fox. I thought I was crazy.
Get rid of Fox is sick.
I thought I was crazy
now
when I
think of
said
this.
that.
All-star.
Dylan Harper
That's what I
averaged
said.
12 and 4 in 23 minutes per game.
he's so good.
Rookie
that-
year, right? Rookie year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
But the Spurs have bread, Gil, next season too. So
I know.
they don't need a draft, but they can.
they can go get somebody. That's what I'm
but you can
thinking.
get
I'm
somebody
thinking
for Fox.
Keep him for one more year. Let Dylan get another year
And then
under
y'all gonna
Fox,
sit back.
and then
It's gonna be a
then
setback.
go.
No, I mean, they're
It's gonna be a setback.
What's the
No, it's not. You can go get another. You can go get some. You can go get
You
somebody
get
for Fox.
You're gonna have to hope he get better.
Who?
Harper.
He is.
He hope he get better.
Man.
it was like the Wizards. The Wizards.
shit is all
no, not the
good.
Wizards. The Bullets. The Bullets had a problem, and they didn't know who to keep. They had on one team. They had Rashad Wallace, Ben Wallace,
Chris Webber.
Chris Webber, and Juwan Howard. Right. So that was
You don't even know the names we even mentioned.
no, you know.
Man, what the hell
But that's the team that they had. You basically got 4 Hall of Famers
Yeah.
on the same team, but you can only play 2 at a time. So it's like, who do you get
They
rid
all
of?
play on the same.
They all
position.
they all play the same position. So it's like, who do you get rid of? Like
They got Harrison Barnes coming off the books. Remains to be seen.
So I was thinking that too. I was thinking Harrison is going to be
Yeah, Harrison,
somebody
like,
gonna
They've
move.
got somewhere in like the 20,
What
30
about
million range.
Keldon? Keldon's
Keldon's still there for one more season. They may.
But you got to remember, but
Rachel's there
like
for till 20.
but you got to remember also, their shooting guards
Good
and their
deal.
3 is the same size as their points. Right, so Vassell and they're 6'4", they're smaller.
They've been playing Castle at the point.
Yeah.
They've been playing him at the point. So they really looking at Dylan and Castle as being
The 1-2.
1-2.
That's my 1-2 So
Y'all say this.
I've been telling y'all, D Fox was going to be on
Huh?
the dog. Everybody thought I was
He
tripping.
was averaging 20 next to Steph. Once he left, like
No,
once
but-
you become your own guy, like you don't have to worry about. You got to deal with that too.
what?
The pressure when Harper move up to that starting job at the point guard position.
Pressure from who?
Guarding Shea and being the main guy. Right now, he coming off
They
the
got
bench.
Castle.
That's what
They got
now he
Castle
coming
and everybody.
off
But
the
they
No,
got
but that's
Castle
what
and
I'm
everybody.
saying. No,
He's
see,
coming
the
off.
thing
Dylan
is,
Harper's there to
no,
get
that's what I'm
buckets.
saying. The thing right now with
Come off
Harper
the bench
and
is
what's the
easy.
name? This is the difference. Like, they are both 6'6" with damn near 40-inch verticals. They can create their own shot. They can get downhill. They strong. They physical. They play defense, right? So they are like an upgrade to my 6'4" guy. But my
That's an
6'4",
all-star.
but my 6'4" guy is an all-star who can shoot the ball as fast as shit, right? So he has different attributes.
We upgraded him.
Right.
They are an upgrade hybrid of what Fox is.
Physically, right? So when we're talking about
Facts.
when we're talking about guarding
They're an upgrade
Shea,
for
no,
Fox?
no. When we're saying guarding Shea and Luke and all them, I don't have to worry about none of those two because they're strong enough and big enough to guard
So
them.
would you put Fox on Shea and Luka to stop them?
So who they put on him now?
Bro,
They ain't put
would
him
you
on Harper?
put De'Aaron Fox on Luka to stop him?
No, I'm putting Castle on him.
Right. So that's what he's saying. He's saying the upgrade,
But
the
even
body
if,
frame, and
if
all of that.
Harper Jr. was there, I would put Castle on him. I'm not putting Harper on him.
You're not putting
Harper a
Fox
rookie.
on him.
I'm not putting Harper on
Why
him.
not though? Harper's 6'6". He's
He do the same
just
thing.
as tall.
No, but that's what I'm saying. It's just like it's
Just saying the
it's just-
matchup, how the matchups is. De'Aaron Fox is a thin. It's almost like when you talk about 2K player, you will put De'Aaron Fox in the game because his attributes and his achievements, but you're going to look at the skill set of Harper and Castle and say, nah, I need him to guard Shea. I need him to guard Luka, and we're going to play off that. Fox will bring you in and get buckets because that's what you do, but you're not going to go on the other end and do what they do.
It's just like, what do you win and lose? You're losing a pure outside shooter, someone who's fast as hell, who can just get downhill as fast as possible, right? One of the fastest in the league at doing it. You're going to lose that in real shooting from the outside, and you're gaining more height and a stronger attack at the basket.
Yeah.
It's not, what I'm saying is, it's not a good move, but it's going to be a move. It's like, do I want Harper and Castle, or do I want Fox and Castle?
And it's no shade to De'Aaron Fox, but you're paying De'Aaron Fox $55 million a year. You got Dylan Harper, who you don't have to break bread with.
But that's what I'm saying. But it's not the money.
But it's not the money part. But I can take that money now and get.
It's one of these. It's Houston. No, not Houston. But no. Houston did it with John Wall. John Wall damn near averaged. Look at that last year. Was he averaging 19 and 10, 21 and 10? And it's like, yeah, you can keep doing this. But I got two guys that I need them to play 30-something.
John Wall off an injury.
No, what I'm saying is, you're still doing you, but I need them to play. As long as you're on a team, they can't develop the way I want them.
Well, it seems like this season, season, next season.
So it's like, do I keep Fox in because I got to play him, or do I let Harper come in and hurry up and get those minutes?
Well, at a certain point, he's going to make it undeniable.
Yeah.
I'm saying average 12 points per game in 23 minutes, shooting 51%.
It's like, how long do I keep?
Want it to happen. How long make it undeniable?
How long do I keep him at 21 minutes? Is what we're saying.
Because he's coming off the bench.
He's
giving us firepower. 12 points off the bench for a rookie in 20-something minutes.
Well, Vassell could be, not to say the odd man out, but he could also be
moved around.
No, I remember Vassell, like he's gonna be one of those.
But he's got a great contract.
I remember we traded for Karan, right? Karan was supposed to be our sixth man, right? He was coming off the bench. He's supposed to be a sixth man. It was only like 5 to 10 games, and we sitting there looking at coach like, nah.
Yeah, we need
he's moving different. Like we had Jarvis Hayes. Jarvis Hayes was the 3.
Yeah.
Can jump, can shoot.
Jarvis
but
Hayes.
I don't know if Karan being there kind of like got it, but it was like one of those things where you can see Karan came in with a whole different attitude, right? And he's coming in, he's playing bully ball, he's getting downhill, and I was like, I don't know how long you're going to keep him on the bench.
Right.
He's a starter. He's the third best player on the team at this moment in time. And then he started starting, and we was just a whole different team.
Yeah. Well,
Same thing with Andre Bloch. There was a moment in time where we're like yo.
Yeah, he pretty good.
Like we over here thinking that there was one of those decisions. It was like, yo, do we get rid of Antoine Jameson because he's making this much, and put in Andre Bloch and have Andre at the 4, Brennan, or do we play small ball and have Andre at the 5?
Yep.
And what's the name? That was a decision.
Yep.
Because Andre Bloch was still in it, but the way he was playing and moving in practice, we're like, yo, he is the 4 man.
Yeah.
Because and this is what the lineup was supposed to be. This is what, when we're having the discussion, me and the coaching staff before the season, the idea was me at the 1, Karan at the 2, Antoine at the 3, Andre Bloch at the 4, Brennan at the 5. That was supposed to be our team we was going into the season moving with. And Andre Bloch just, you know what I mean? You keep seeing the potential, like, yo, take this shit serious, don't get out the club. Let's go ahead and make this happen. And then training camp come, he out of shape, and it's like, all right, we're gonna roll this goddamn lineup. Now we're gonna go smaller. Now it's me to Sean, and we gotta go a lot of smaller if we wanted to. So, you do have plans on a lineup that you like, and then training camp changes. But it's like with Harper, it's like damn, you
very good
it.
problems to have
You
if
can
you're the
see
San
it.
Antonio.
No, it ain't.
Be a Vassell thing.
What?
Though.
No, it
Not a
ain't.
good problem.
It's not a good problem.
These are good problems.
It's not a good problem.
It's not a good problem.
You have a loaded roster with pieces that you can
No.
to strengthen
Because-
that roster and a generational talent in Victor Wemby.
You know why I say it's not a
lost.
good problem? Because your ass gonna have to make a decision. Are you smart enough to do it?
Yeah.
That's the difference.
Somebody gonna get lost.
But
Are you smart enough to do it?
But you don't have to do that till the end of next season, I would argue.
No.
You can roll with this crew next season.
No, I can't.
Because you're talking about value.
I can't roll with this. You know why?
How valuable are the pieces as hot as they are? If we win this year, as hot as we're hot, right? So now you can potentially move Fox. You could potentially move Vassell and Johnson. You can move all because we've accomplished something, and now we go into the direction of Castle, Wemby, Harper.
But you got a guy in Keldon Johnson who's balled in, went from being a starter, averaging 20 to now.
I'm sure. That's business.
I'm not tripping.
Business.
I'm not serious.
You gotta know. But what I'm saying is, you gotta
Who win a championship and move?
No, you gotta know history, right?
The Boston Celtics,
Who they move?
Porzingis, Drew Holiday.
After they lost.
Yeah,
right?
they lost. But no, what I'm saying is this. All right, we have Eddie Jones, right? Eddie Jones is all-star. We have Kobe. He looks different. Right?
Got to make a decision.
He looks different, and we're saying it like this: we can't keep him off the bench. Like he's moving to the point where he's a starter. He's not as good as Eddie right now, but if we gave him Eddie's time, he will surpass where Eddie is right now. Yeah. He just needs the time, but Eddie's still playing like an all-star. So what happens is you sit in there and say, all right, hold on. As long as we keep him on the bench, there's still a problem because everyone's clearly seeing his talent. He's not as quiet, but if 20 games into the season, him playing 30-something minutes, he clearly is going to be a lot better. That was the decision that the Lakers had to make because of that, right? Sometimes you have a talent that comes in and they're moving to the point where they're making you make a decision faster than you want to. That happened with the Lakers.
Also happened with the
remember the year Kobe made the All-Star game?
Porzingis.
The year Kobe made the All-Star game.
Porzingis.
No, the year Kobe made the All-Star game. Remember,
Then we got Porzingis.
remember, what's the name was an All-Star. Eddie Jones made the All-Star game. He's a real All-Star. So my shooting guard who's coming off the bench, who's an eighth man, making it two by fan favorite.
Jones.
But Eddie Jones.
Fox is different.
No, it's the same.
No, what I'm saying is,
Stop.
it's a
Eddie Jones and Fox.
They said Eddie Jones was an all-star.
Eddie Jones is what I'm saying is he makes an
Nick Van
All-Star.
He had his own team
with
like
Nick Van
Fox
Exel and
too?
Shaq and all them.
He had his own team like Fox. He all
He
NBA
never
like
had a
Fox.
team, but
Fox wasn't by himself. He was over there with Sabonis.
No, but what I'm saying
All NBA like Fox.
what I'm saying is it's not at that caliber where we're saying that you have this talent that is a talent, right? But we have this piece that's not here yet, but if we upgrade it, will he surpass by next year? And the answer is yes, you might have to do it.
They took a chance on that.
Like with you, when you came in, the idea was if you started looking decent in the first 20 games, they were going to start you in front of Deshaun. And Deshaun was just going to be a six man. That's how that was going to work.
That happens, but sometimes it happens like Clay and Porzingis.
Eddie Jones different too.
No, but that's
like his third year.
No, that's just like.
He was young.
Who?
Eddie Jones when that's.
No, think about how old was Eddie Jones? Like that's it.
He was in his third season, I think, when they drafted Kobe.
Eddie Jones was his third season. He was the
all-star in his
all-star.
third season.
He was supposed to be like, I wanted the max. And it was like,
Eddie Jones is crazy, bro.
Hey, I fuck with Eddie Jones. Hey,
Nah. Like, that's why I said it was one of those things you have to make that decision. Same thing with Luka. Think about it. It was Luka Brunson and Dennis Smith Jr., right? Dennis Smith was supposed to be that dude.
Was supposed to be that guy.
Dude. And then Luka's coming in, and he just looks different. And I was like, all right, Dennis, move to the two. We're gonna put the ball in his hand.
Gordon Hayward and Jason Tatum, yeah.
No, it was different.
No, he started with what we call it?
Utah.
I know, but with Boston.
You talking
was
about
Big
the
Clay.
decision they had to make in Boston with them two?
They was trying to put one at the 4 and try to make it a small
Tatum
ball.
came off the
line.
bench.
Yeah.
Tatum came off
And
the
then
bench.
what happened?
No, not Tatum. Brown was coming off the
Brown.
bench.
Yeah, Brown came off the bench.
No, that was Brown was coming off the bench the first couple of years.
Yeah, Tatum came off the bench. But look, I want to ask you about the 65 games. So you got Ant-Man, they gonna make it. Luka, Clay, Cade. Who else goes? So who take their spots?
We're about to see. It's about to be some dudes who wasn't supposed to be.
That's what, because you wasn't here then. That's why I was.
No,
I seen the list. It's a lot of people on that list
that's not gonna make it.
that don't look like they gonna make it unless they do that shit.
Now you gotta. So the people who are gonna make it a bunch of people we never talked about really.
Well,
Murray.
hold on. Well, hold on. You still got Jokic, right?
No, but we're saying like.
Right. Jaylen Brown, right? That's first. That's off.
No, so they'll get moved. So basically, whoever was first team, how many first team players are not gonna make it?
So you got Luka,
Okay,
Giannis,
Giannis. No, he wasn't first to know. Like
saying,
in his last 2 weeks, who was guaranteed first team?
So, but I mean, you put Cade in
Luka and Cade, right?
conversation.
So Luka and Cade is out, which means Jaylen Brown.
Is now, I think, a lock.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown, and who else would have been there? Is it Brunson?
They saying
Well, SGA's in there for sure.
they saying
No.
Jamal Murray.
As first over Brunson?
Not
As
first-
first team.
not
First team.
first- oh, no.
So you're moving up. So you move up Jaylen Brown and probably Brunson as first team, right? And then second team will be
No, maybe Donovan.
Donovan.
Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah.
Okay, Donovan. So now like Cat.
Damn, Kawhi.
Kawhi like
Kawhi
Cat.
gonna be second team.
Kawhi. Oh, Kawhi could make first team or second team, so it'd be Kawhi. Devin Booker. Remember, guys, we ain't even talking.
KD.
Second or third.
KD.
but you know,
AD can move in the third.
KD moving there.
KD.
Second.
25.
Shit, low key, second.
25.
Low key, could be
He
second.
could be second team.
This is gonna be one of those times where it's gonna be some borderline guy that's
think
been
they
a
should,
veteran,
yeah. I
and they're
think
just
they
gonna
should
give it
make-
to him, so they don't give it to somebody else that's gonna activate
I think they should
Jalen Johnson,
let them make it.
from the Hawks.
third team.
LaMelo. Hey, LaMelo might make it.
Good.
LaMelo Ball could.
Yeah.
If they get into the eighth seed,
Oh yeah.
if they get into the eighth seed, like if he
no
just
Steph, no.
if he touches
no
sixth
Bron.
spot.
Think about all those spots. No Bron, no Curry. They normally make it like a third team or something, so they ain't in that.
So these are just projections.
Ant-Man is out too, right?
Yeah, Ant-Man. I took
First team, you
Ant-Man.
got SGA, Jokic, Jaylen Brown, Wemby. But Luka's obviously not in the mix now.
So Jalen,
He's gone.
That'd be okay.
So Jalen Johnson was projected to make second team. You got Maxey, Donovan Mitchell, Kawhi, obviously Jalen Brunson. Now you got Jalen Durant, Towns,
Towns and who else would it be? Who else?
Shangoon.
Bro.
Okay.
After all this shit, after all this shit said good, like, bitch, I'm in here. I told y'all.
Yeah, Murray probably.
I told y'all this is my shit.
Potentially Jamal. I mean, I think he's
Now, here it is. Is he a free agent this year?
Who? Jamal
Murray?
Ooh.
You will hate if he's a all NBA player this year or next year because he unlocked.
No, he's locked up till 28, 29.
Okay, so you good.
So you got-
Give it to him.
Oh, Booker gonna be in there now? Devin Booker?
I mean, most likely they'll just give it to older players who made it that wouldn't have
20,
made
but he
it.
averaging
Give it to
26.
Cat. Give it to people like
26. Devin Booker having 26.
that. Yeah.
He need one more game to make the. He got 64.
Yeah, he could get in there.
He wasn't gonna make it at all though.
Really?
You don't hear about it.
I don't hear about
That's what I'm
at
saying.
all. I
That's why
wouldn't have
I
ever thought he was
quiet.
averaging 26.
Because he didn't make the All-Star team.
The Suns are playing well. All right, well, that's a good place for us to wrap up.
Whoa, hold
today.
on. We done?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on, Joe. Hold up.
Yeah,
Hold up a
Joe.
minute. Jesus.
What do you mean? Wait.
Hold on, Joe. Hold on.
I'm a Jehovah's Witness.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Oh shit!
Thank you.
Dear Josiah.
God bless you all.
What it say?
Happy birthday.
I don't want it to fall. If we can get the camera on it. Happy birthday to the number one host of the world. I appreciate all y'all.
Happy birthday to the number one host.
So much to the
Why you trying to sneak that in here? Turn that hat back around. You didn't want that's the birthday hat.
No,
That
it's
is
not
the
the birthday
birthday.
hat. This is a tough crowd.
Oh, that tough crowd made you a happy birthday, merely a host's birthday.
This is a regular tough crowd.
Oh, I did make a birthday.
Yeah, over there.
Yeah. Nearly a whole
Happy birthday right there.
God bless everybody in the chat. Thank you to our crew for blessing me with this lovely cake in Bruin colors. Shout out to the national champion UCLA women's basketball team.
Okay.
Shout out to everybody on this couch. This has been another episode of Gil's Arena presented by Underdog. Well, we will see y'all next week.